guys, does anyone have a cool backstory they want to share? Nope. Great. Okay, let's roll a D. What, you do? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Did you have one last week that you didn't?
Oh yeah, you had like a second half of one, right?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, buddy, you all right? Okay. Your voice is extra rumbly today. Yeah.
It's all
Okay. Whatever was in your throat has moved to the side to allow your voice through. All right.
good. Oh, how cool.
Go for it.
Actually, do I have vultures step? Because this is dealing with
Oh, sure. I'll just throw up his mini. It's fine. There you
that
go.
works. All right, so this would have been in the middle of the night. Automatons don't really need to sleep for very long, so he had already done his shutdown period and was up doing some cleaning in the workshop when he heard some noises from outside. When he went to kind of go investigate, he noticed a bunch of tracks that were kind of that seemed to be circling around the workshop. Not having the greatest feeling of what was going on, and Sydney had already gone to sleep for the night, he decided to follow up these tracks to see where they were leading, and discovered a small trio of ne'er-do-wells who were trying to pick the lock on the back shed. When he was about to ask them what they were going to do, they turned around and started firing at him. He ran back into the workshop and gathered a couple of experimental weapons that Sydney was working on. Some firearms that were still kind of in testing phases, explosives here and there, and kind of just imagine a less violent John Wick scene going on, where he's trying to repel these thieves. That noise definitely woke up Sydney and all of the other neighbors that were nearby, and he was able to drive off these thieves before anything else kind of started getting heated up. Realizing that Vulture was, even though these weapons were pretty still in progress, Sydney was able to notice that the types of shots that he was making were pretty accurate. So she started kind of doing a little bit of testing with him and realized that he was pretty adept with firearms, or at least he picked it up very quickly. So she started spending some time with him, getting a little bit more acquainted with these weapons, while also doing her little investigation as to who the hell was trying to rob her. Which, after a couple of weeks, learned that it was some thugs from the Powder Keg Punks who were trying to boost some of her explosives for some extra cash. So realizing that this is probably not going to be the last time this is going to happen, and giving Vulture a little bit of training with some of these firearm weapons, she decided to have him around her as her protection. But a walking automaton is extremely noticeable, so to make him less suspicious, she bought some clothes, bought him the plague mask, and gave him a proper name, Vulture.
Nice. I feel like now I have a better picture of it all taking shape. I appreciate that. Thank you. Go ahead and take your this one is what? This is the Faxpiration. So here we go. No, not you. Where are you? You. There you go. Boop. All right. Would anybody, for a third hero point and a third hero card draw, I have seen in the last several weeks hero cards coming in clutch. Remember when we first started, we couldn't figure out like when we were ever going to use hero cards. I personally have had my life saved by a hero card a couple times on Tuesday games. So like, I feel like they're starting to kind of come into their own finally. But anyways, if you are interested in doing that recap, roll a d20 into chat. All right, got 12 from Bellinora going once, going twice. All right, Bellinora, what happened last time?
All right. We opened to the beginning of the first round of the underground fighting ring. We found ourselves on behalf of the Gilded Gunners. Our goal is to work our way through the ranks to face the running champion, Gamer Big Unit. In one fight, Venny squared off against a troll, which he thoroughly trounced. My father once told me that trolls are pushovers, so this was of no great surprise. When it came to my match,
Rough.
I was paired... Hey, man, that troll underperformed.
Rough. All right, keep
as
going.
they all do. When it came to my match, I was paired with a Nephilim alchemist named Benji. She was delightful, and we had a gentle ladies' agreement not to outright kill each other, and which I appreciate because this whole blood sport is dreadful. Anyways, I dealt with her handedly, exhibiting superior speed and alchemical prowess, and afterwards I revived her from the throes of death saves, and we went off to have a drink. In Vulture's fight, he fought opponents that we thought might provide trouble. 10,000 ants, the awakened swarm, a fan favorite, proved to be a meager challenge for our sharpshooter, who dispatched the swarm in a few shots. The last spectacle was we witnessed Stack the Deck's wild and wonderful skirmish with Derek, the Spell Scar Marauder, who returned to avenge his band and reclaim my ancestral waffle iron. In a dazzling display, the arena was turned on its head when gravity switched, and while it was a close fight, in the end, Stack prevailed. Meanwhile, off camera, Ketrin squared off against one of her former orphans, and it was probably a heartfelt performance. After the first round concluded, we were approached by Scarface Nickelback with a proposition. Gamer Big Unit was interested in fighting us, but first he wanted to see us in our group dynamic. In the second round, we were tasked to fight as a group and show a lack of coordination in order to embolden him to take us all on. Additionally, the crowd's response to Stack's wild, energized antics encouraged the organizers to turn the dial from 11 to 12. I don't yet fully understand what this means, but it's probably not good for us. Yeah, we've only made it about halfway through the first round so far, so it's still anyone's game. We're going to fight these cat creatures. We got two that are giant gaping maw, like lion-like creatures that kind of have weird squish bodies, and then we have cats that cause wild surge magic, and I'm sure it will be very chaotic.
That was a fantastic recap. Go ahead and take your third hero point. And your third hero card draw. Don't be like whoever plays Lotus, the Witch on Tuesdays and forget to do your hero card draws until you're almost dead in the middle of combat 2 hours into the session. Okay, try to be better than that. That's where I'm setting the bar. All right, great. With all that settled, I guess we'll jump back in. Unless Mother Ketrin, did you want to give us like a bit of background on how that fight went off camera, or
ask me later.
Okay, no problem. Loving these Saturday morning games. Great flat. How did you and four other people and a constantly changing 6-person who I guess was like the temp of your organization, how did you guys come to control one timeline of the Sword Coast? Like, if you guys were all so tired all the time. I know.
Do you remember that session after Extra Life?
Extra Life? Oh
game?
My god! And
That
we were rolling checks to dig.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was our gameplay.
It hurt.
And David was the only one who hadn't stayed up all night. And
Yeah.
It was like he was the only sober person, and the rest of us were just completely out of our minds. Like, yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah. I think that's what inspired David to play the following year in Extra Life. I don't know, but yeah, it's not a great time slot. I'm gonna be honest, not the best time slot.
Yeah.
I am having fun with you guys though. All right, let's head over to the Dirty Fork. Get some fighting underway. We're in the middle of a crazy, chaotic battle. Let's see. Move you guys over to here. I think we are in the middle of the fight. We stopped right before Ketron's turn. And we should have made a note for ourselves. Everyone's flickered. Ketron's turn is up. Oh, if you don't know what flickered means, it's just blur in Galarian. So you have displacement, I believe, or something equivalent to displacements. No, wait. Actually, now I'm not thinking about blur the right way. Let's see, what does flicker do? Let's see. You flicker quickly between your current place and another. You have resistance 5 to all damage. Well, that's much better than just having displacement. Except force damage. At the end of each of your turns, you automatically teleport 10 feet in a random direction. As determined by the DM, you can sustain the spell to teleport this way. So we discovered that sustaining the spell only gives you an extra random teleport. It does not. You don't have to sustain the spell to keep the spell going. So everyone for the duration of this fight probably is stuck with this effect. Stack does an extra 6 force damage to every attack and spell attack for 1 minute. So that's a nice combo there, as befits a master of wild magic. All right, let's go grab some music.
Turn is. Oh yeah, I just ended my turn. That's what. Okay.
Right.
So our goal here is to fight badly.
I think
Yes,
that's already
poorly.
done.
Okay.
Well,
Hey,
I
everyone's
mean,
got resistance 5. Everyone's got...
you've already laid down the groundwork.
We also
Everyone
get-
has resistance 5. It means
we
I
also
can't do
tell-
splash damage to people.
and we also teleport randomly, so we could just find ourselves in horrible situations really quickly.
Yeah, try not to teleport into the cages at the side.
Yeah, I don't know if we
Yeah,
can, I don't know
that
if we
have
can-
monsters in them.
I don't know if we can control that or not. So
Oh
Stay
my
more than 10 feet away.
goodness.
yeah.
Alrighty. Ketron, to you.
Okay. The game is still paused.
Oh, my bad. There you go.
Okay. So I am going to step up to here and not go for the flank because we're fighting badly.
Okay.
And
Oh, gamer big unit. Definitely saw that noob mistake.
yep.
All right.
Yep. So I guess I will hit this thing.
Okay. The snooty
'Cause- yeah.
snooty Gorger pack leader.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because what all is happening to Zenny? Is Zenny okay? That's a lot of icons.
All buffs.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Alright. So I guess I'll hit this thing.
You do.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Yay.
that's a good start. All right.
Alright.
All
All right.
Solid bonk.
And I'll hit it again.
Does your weapon specialization cause any secondary effect or?
Oh, that's a good question.
It would. You took shield ally, right? Not sword
Yeah.
ally.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Then I'll hit it again.
All right.
And I'll miss. And then I'll raise my shield.
Okay.
I did that damage roll. That's weird. I did
I'm
not
not sure.
click that.
All right, let's see. Take some damage. It is not applying the resistance, so I'll have to just add that back in. Oh, it's because Flicker expired for some reason.
Oh, for me too. Maybe for
Did I-
everybody.
Aw.
No, I still
Yeah.
I still see
I
it
still
on
have
here.
The thing's on there, but it says 0 rounds remaining, expires at the start.
Oh,
of
we must have. I might have unpaused it outside of combat or something, and then the time would have sped back up. All right. Let's see.
Just knock off 5.
Well, here, I'll just put Flicker back into chat, and then everybody should be able to drag the effect back onto themselves. Or I could drag it onto everybody real quick. Hold on. Ooh, I actually wonder, hold on. I have a mod for this, so I don't know if it works or not. Let me see. So if I put the Flicker spell effect into chat, and then I select everybody here, I wonder if I can just control click it. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Then yeah, I have to drag it onto everybody. Okay. There we go. Yeah, because it was saying it was expired. All right, so I'll heal this guy up just a little bit for that free flicker that was given to everybody. Okay, Catherine, anything else from you?
No, that's it.
All right, sounds good. Walter, to you.
I keep
what's
raising my shield and it keeps immediately expiring, and I don't understand why that is.
Yeah. Okay, I wonder if these... Yeah, Flicker says there's 5 rounds remaining. We'll keep an eye on that to see if there's something wrong with the clock. We're kind of at the tail end of me being able to keep running the game on Foundry 11, so I am going to have to switch this over to Foundry 12 soon. So mods are going to continue to like fall apart here at the end of the world, essentially. So I will endeavor to make time to get us switched over. I should probably just do it next week, honestly. Yeah, because everything is starting to fall apart. All right, Walter, to you.
Oh, Walter, you're muted if...
No, I'm not talking.
Okay.
32.
Go through the motions.
Okay, this is again...
The one action, the quick draw, and fire at the cat that hit me.
All right.
No.
That hits. Okay, that's 18 damage. One thing I do have to check is I have Flicker open. You flicker quickly between games, except for at the end of each of your turns, you randomly teleport. So I have to randomly teleport Ketrin. Alright, it says 10 feet in a random direction as determined by the DM. So as the DM, I'm going to determine that up is also a direction. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Ketrin, you would teleport here. Alright, keep going, Walter.
Gonna spend another action for running reload. Move here. Take second shot at the creature. 29.
That's gonna hit. Alright, the creature takes a little bit more damage, protected from the flicker effect. Or by the flicker effect. Okay.
Alright.
Anything else for Walter? Alright, time to go on a journey. You go to here.
Hey, Bo.
Bella, to you.
Alright. I am going to play into the performative nature of this session. I'm going to throw an alchemist fire at the big cats up there.
Okay.
And start. No more of those. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if anybody could show off bad teamwork well, it's definitely an alchemist, you know what I'm saying? It's like definitely an alchemist.
here it comes. Ready for it. Well, fortunately, that stack is covering this very well. It's telling me I don't have alchemist fires. Hold on. I'm just gonna try to do this manually. Yeah.
Another casualty. Good. Another casualty. All right. Yeah, that definitely hits critically.
Okay. and it's gonna look like it splashes stack.
Uh-huh.
But it's for 5 damage. The splash is 5 damage, so
He'll be protected by the flicker effect. Nice.
I rolled the lowest crits.
It's true.
Oh my god. Anyways, I'll take it. So 13 takes 13 damage, and that and it looks like we splash stack. I'm not getting an opportunity attack, am I?
Oh, from this thing? Let's see. No, it's fine with that. You do
Okay.
you.
Cool. It's on fire now,
Okay.
and I guess I'll follow up at map. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot to do something, so I'll do it right now. I'm going to use the signature move, and the lamest of signature moves to make her look even more pathetic. He's just going to stare at it and devise stratagem.
Oh shit. Okay.
Get ready for it. Because now I'm going to apply that to my third action with a... I'll do Dread Impule. Come on. And it doesn't really matter what I roll. So
Yes,
it's going to
I
be a
didn't
crit.
take that. Yeah.
So it's still going to be a crit. For 17. And then I'm going to make it flat-footed to Zenny. Actually, Zenny, what are you dealing with over there? You're already in melee range. You've got your own. I'm going to make it flat-footed to stack the deck. And that's my turn.
All right.
So, because that's my signature move now, I can re-roll dice associated with device stratagem. Is that how that works?
I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. Signature move. The hero performs a signature move they are famous for, creating a memorable reaction. You may use your signature move. You may reroll any one die roll of this ability. So yeah. So when you use your reaction to use your signature move, which you said is your thinky move. Yeah, technically there's only one die roll in there, so you could roll it twice.
But in effect.
But it's a fortune effect, so then you wouldn't be able to, because signature move is also a fortune effect. So
Okay.
yes, you still have your reaction. Then another cool move that can't be a signature move. Sorry, listen. That's why they have tags. Okay, that's why they have tags.
I thought they would specifically state it, and that's why I went for it. But,
yeah.
I'll just make it throwing bombs, but that's okay. We're done for the turn.
All right, sounds good. Here is the link to that document that we were referring to. All right, play passes to Whiny Wildcat Gorger. Oh wait, at the end of your turn, you would teleport.
Oh.
Up into the air. So you go 10 feet. You go 10 feet up, and then you, unless you have a way to arrest your fall, you come back down.
I do not.
You fell at least 10 feet, so you would take, what, 5 points of damage? So you would
Guess
take
what?
no damage because of the flicker effect, and if you don't take damage from a fall, you don't fall prone. So you just fall back into a superhero landing, and the crowd cheers. Wonderful. Okay, so Whiny Wildcat Gorger is up. It wants to eat somebody. That's kind of its whole thing. Let's see. Pouncing Swallow. Alright. It strides, and then it tries to eat. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay. Let's see. But can it reach anybody with its 35 speed? The tastiest creature would be a Bellanora. Hey, it could reach you. Wait, you have a pickle though, right?
I do. It doesn't know that yet, though.
Okay. Nah, it'll just go the cannibal route. It'll go for stack the deck. Alright. Stack. Here we go. It's gonna try a pouncing swallow. So it's gonna move forward and it's gonna use a jaw attack on you. Here we go. A 30. Improved grab. I
will use my champion's reaction for retributive strike. There you go. There you go.
Alright.
So you can have. Are we level 7 now? 9?
Mhm.
9 resistance plus your 5 resistance.
Ooh, does resistance stack or overwrite? I think it would
I
just
don't know.
Yeah, I think it would overwrite. You take the higher number. So you would have 7 resistance instead of 5 resistance.
9, because it's 2 plus my level.
Oh, okay, great. So yeah, you would have 9 instead of 5, which is still great. I mean, 9 is awesome. So let's see. We'll drag that onto you. There you go. The creature also has improved grab as a free action. The monster with improved grab still needs to spend an action, but it don't got to roll. Well, that's cool. Wait, what? No, it just gets to do it as a free action. Improved grab still needs to spend an action to extend the duration. Oh, the duration. Okay. So here comes the damage stack. 21, but the 9 will automatically apply. The 9 resistance will automatically apply. However, it's going to attempt to swallow you whole. So let me see how that works. All
I'll
right.
just shoot it while you're doing that. Because I have ranged reprisal.
Ooh, very nice. That is going to just hit. And give you some damage. All right.
That's
it takes
very little damage.
a little bit of damage. All right. So yeah, it spends its third Pac-Man to initiate Swallow Whole. I've never swallowed. I don't think I've ever swallowed anybody in Pathfinder 2E as a monster. So let's go on this journey. You're my first Pathfinder swallow, Zach.
Popping that
No.
that V card.
In the fifth age of magic, I've swallowed a lot, but here this is the first time. The monster attempts to swallow a creature of the listed size or smaller that is grabbed or strained in its mouth. If a swallowed creature is of the maximum size listed, it can't use its swallow hole again. If the creature is smaller than the maximum size, it can swallow more creatures, and the GM determines the maximum. Love that. The monster attempts an athletics check opposed by the grabbed creature's reflex DC. If it succeeds, it swallows the creature. The monster's mouth or jaws are no longer grabbing the creature to swallow, so the monster is free to use them to strike or grab once again. The monster can't attack creatures it has swallowed. A swallowed creature is grabbed. It is slowed 1. It has to hold its breath or start suffocating. The swallowed creature takes the least amount of damage when it is first swallowed, and at the end of each of its turns while it is swallowed. If the victim escapes this ability's grab condition, it exits through the creature's mouth, not its butthole. This frees any other creature grabbed in the monster's mouth or jaws. A swallowed creature can attack the monster that has swallowed it, but only with unarmed attacks or with weapons of light or less bulk. The swallowing creature is off guard against the attack from inside its own body. That makes sense. If the monster takes piercing or slashing damage equal to or exceeding its rupture value from a single attack or spell, the swallowed creature cuts itself free. The creature that gets free by escaping or cutting itself free can immediately breathe and exits the swallowing monster's space. If the monster dies, its swallowed creature can be freed by creatures adjacent to the corpse if they spend a combined total of 3 actions cutting the monster open with a weapon or unarmed attack that deals piercing or slashing damage. Whew. That's a lot. All right. So
D&D's
either way,
just like if it's dead, you can spend 5 feet of movement to get out.
yeah. So yeah, I guess it keeps digesting you after death, which is really nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I've put these monsters in every hex of the Stolen Lands, but I have. So let's see. Let's do it. They're going to do an athletics check against your reflex, which is a 25. So this is going to be a big roll for them. Let's see if they can make it.
D&D also lets you live inside the creature.
That's some bullshit. Rolled a 2. Okay. So you are
You sound so
grabbed.
disappointed.
I am disappointed. I love monsters eating people. I don't know. Anyways, I think they need to add that to Monster Hunter. So yeah, right. So you are grabbed in its mouth, but it wasn't able to swallow you, and thus ends the turn. All right. At the end of its turn, it has to teleport. Because why not? 8. So it teleports to here.
But does that free stack?
Great question. When you teleport, you bring items with you. I don't think you would bring people with you. So this teleport effect is really going to shut down, because even if they eat you, right? If they teleport, they wouldn't teleport with you, right? And before anybody asked about like the whole like pregnant woman teleporting, remember, an unborn child is a symbiotic entity, so it would teleport with the mother. So yeah, it teleports over there. All right. Round 2. Oh, sorry. At the end of the first round, a random spell is going to be cast into the arena.
Well, there's your answer, Ben. All right.
That's what number 12 means.
What?
Yeah, so from Stack's earlier fight.
All right. They're going to cast... Oh, what's up?
Oh, no, I was just recapping. For Stack's earlier fight, since it was dialed up to 11, that means magic wild surges go off on 11 or less. And then there was 2 wild effects that were going off at the same time. So, and then this fight, it's dialed up to 12. Same thing's in effect. But also a random spell is put in at the end of each fucking round. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of you. All right.
Is it random spell level 2 or just random?
So Snooty Wildcat Gorger is being targeted by a level 1 color spray. All right. Let's see. Do we still have color spray, or do they give it a different name in the system? Let's see.
Dazzling something? I don't know.
God damn it.
Prismatic dust.
Is that really the name?
No.
Dizzying colors.
No, it's even worse. Dizzying
Dizzying.
colors? Good God.
Shameful.
At least they put a big gay rainbow on it. Good for you, Paizo. So dizzying colors. A 15-foot cone that has to include Snooty Wildcat Gorger. Creature is dazzled. Creature is stunned, blinded, and dazzled. Creature is stunned and blind for 1 minute? Are you serious? Does it give like an ongoing save, or no? Is that just it? Like you're just done?
No,
Oh
they
my
just done. Yeah.
You just
Normally
cooked.
it would normally say that there's a saver, right?
All right. So if it's targeting this guy, it's gonna have to target some extra people. So we're gonna roll 1, 2, or 3. Here we go. If it's a 1, it'll be both the cats. If it's a 2 or a 3, it will be Stack and Ketrin as well. All right. So the dazzling colors shoot out in a 15-foot cone that targets Stack, Ketrin, and Snooty. All right. So the DC for this is a 24. So I need everybody to give me 24 will save. Oh, I also have to see if it's a wild magic effects. That's fun.
Oh, this is a spell, so my spell guard shield should actually help me.
I will re-roll this with my banded luck. For once it
fail.
Okay. Oh man, Snooty crit fail. Damn. All right.
No, he got a normal fail, right? Stack, I meant.
Oh, okay. Stack crit failed. Yeah, that's
yeah.
bad.
I will. I will re-roll. Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's not a crit fail anymore, right? Now it's a regular fail. Okay. All right, so you are stunned, blind, and dazzled for 1 minute. Ketrin, you and the cat are dazzled for 1 round. That just means...
Wait, I succeeded.
Oh, you succeeded? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I got a 30.
Yeah, so success is dazzled for 1 round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, critical success is unaffected. Yeah. So some spells in Pathfinder 2, because things are so good at making saves, they have very minor effects if you succeed, so that the spellcaster doesn't feel bad for wasting a limited resource and 2 out of 3 actions on it. But what they're fishing for is that critical failure. That's the money of like any given saving throw spell. But they do often give them something if the target succeeds, just so they don't feel like they wasted their whole turn. All right, I need 2 D100s. So if somebody could roll a D100 twice, I'll just take the first 2 I see in chat.
All right, got it.
All right, the first 2 I see. Getting rid of this one. All right, we got a 87 and a 51. All right, let's see. 87 is bad vibes. Everybody here has to save against shaken confidence.
That sounds like a will save.
Is it still called Shaken Confidence? It is, because it's an original spell. All right. So Shaken Confidence is a will save. Since this was triggered by a level 1 spell, it should be a very manageable DC. Oh wait, no, but it's cast by a level 8 effect, so it is still a DC 24. Okay. So I need DC 24 will save from everybody. On a success, you're unaffected. On a failure, you have essentially disadvantage on your next roll.
Does the Spellguard Shield apply to wild magic effects?
Because this is a spell, like that's being caused by the wild surge, I'd say yes.
Okay.
If it was just like, hey, some random shit happens, no. But this specifically says that you're targeted by a spell, so.
Well, I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got all them.
My God. I'm gonna succeed at a cost on mine.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that effect.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. We take the most appropriate or worst effect. You kick up a cloud of dust, becoming blinded until the end of your next turn. Your weapon's current hit points are reduced to broken. That really wouldn't make too much sense. Your target gains possession of your weapon. Doesn't really make sense. And you quicken someone else. It's wild magic. I would say that could work. It's got to be not one of your allies because it's a bad effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. All right, this guy. Everything happens to this guy. All right, so he is quickened for 2 rounds, which is good, I guess, for him. But you make the save then, so nothing happens. Let's see. You made the save, Walter. Zenny made the save. Stack made the save. Bella, you did not make the save. So you will be affected by this misfortune effect. You must roll twice. You must roll twice to take the worst result on the next roll of the same type as the critical failure that triggered the spell, which in this case is none. So I would just say the next roll you have to make will be at disadvantage. If you don't try to do anything, it'll just end at the end of your next turn if you don't make any checks. All right, let me roll for all these bad guys real quick. Here we go. Will. Now, when it comes to these guys, they are being targeted by a spell or within the area of a spell as the spell effect is going off. So they are going to do some stuff here. So let's see. This is Shattered Confidence. Is that what it's called? Let's see. Shaken Confidence, my bad. So this fun monster did not make it into the revised rules. So I have to like look something up when I'm using it. Let's see. Cleric motion. Okay, there we go. It's going to gain a +1 status to all of its saves for 1 minute using its reaction to do Alter Dwemer. So I just have to remember, because this one actually doesn't include a thing. I don't think. Let me see. No. So I'll just have to remember that it has that. All right. Okay, so I'll give it, we'll just say yellow. There we go. I'd still have to make the save, though. Here we go. And same thing, this one will use its reaction to give itself a +1 to all saves. So I guess I should be adding that in. It still fails. Okay, so then I'll give this one a black dot so that you know the next roll that it makes is bad. And then everyone else looks like they passed. Jesus Christ. Alright, so then the next wild surge that you guys are dealing with, 51. Let's see. Alright, 51. A small dimensional rift. That's cool. 2 small rifts tear open in reality. The first centered on the effect, and the other within a randomly determined direction of the first. Creatures and objects can pass through one portal and out of the other without issue. The portal is large enough to allow large creatures to squeeze through it, and it lasts for 1 minute. Welp. I mean, insert now we're playing with portals joke, I guess. Let me go grab that real quick. Wild magic. This is why they don't use magic in the city. Lore. We're experiencing it firsthand. Incredible. Alright. Where are my portals at?
We're kind of a cautionary tale.
I would say, yeah. Like, for sure. Let's see. Generic portals. Almost there. We need a red one and a blue one, right? That's what they use in the game.
It's orange and blue. But...
It's orange and blue? Okay, I have orange blue. Hold on. Maybe? Can you guys see them?
Yep.
Oh, you
I'm
can?
blind, but...
Oh,
I see them. Yeah, I see them.
Okay. I have to get... Wait, what floor is everybody on?
Should all be on base one.
Are we?
Because I don't see anyone having elevation.
Alright. Then I put them on the wrong floor then. Which really sucks. So hold on. Let's see. Alright.
But we could see them.
Can you see them now?
No.
Okay. Let me try one more time. And then the blue. Alright, cool. So we'll have the blue one. It will be right here. There we go. And then we have to randomly determine where the other one is. Let's see. 2d4 times 10. I won't allow it to go outside of the arena, though. Alright, so 20 feet. Six. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we'll put it here. Alright. I will also say you could shoot into the portal and it will come out the other side of the portal. Because that'd be kind of hype. Alright. Okay. Anyways. Let's deal with the color spray? Question mark? That's already dealt with, right? So we made it? Alright, fuck yeah. We made it to the start of the round. Excellent. Alright, Ugly Dwemer Cat is up. Let's see. What's it gonna do? Dwemer Leap.
Did it take damage when I shot it? Still looks unharmed.
How much damage did you deal to it?
22 with all the resistances kicked in.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it's not on there. I'll add it. Okay. Let's see. It's got that and that. All right. It's gonna use pounce. So it is allowed to stride and then make a strike. So Bella, it's gonna move to here.
Okay.
It's gonna target you because it gets a flank from its ally, and it's going to use strike. Here we go. All right, that's gonna hit. Here's some damage. That's max damage.
Hero
Then
point. Hero card.
Hero card. Okay.
Give me 1 second. If that's max damage, I can fix this. Let's insert speed, tuck and roll. Oh wait, but that would make me prone, and it still has attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
You will take it.
Yeah, I don't want to be flat-footed at the beginning of the round.
Okay. So you take the hit. You are going to absorb 5 of it because of the effect that's
right.
going on. Yeah. And then it's going to let's see, what else? Actually its first attack is at disadvantage. So I have to roll a second attack to see if it would even hit you.
Okay.
My bad. All right. So we'll just roll it again. Yes, so it would have hit. Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to do right by you. Alrighty. Then...
What? That was the jaw attack?
Yeah, that was the jaw attack.
It gets pickled.
Ah, fucking A. Alright. Can you throw the pickle effect into chat again?
I don't have that pickle effect. So
You-
I'll maybe.
okay,
yeah,
hold
it's
on.
It's on the item. I'll post
Here.
it in chat. Here it is.
I grabbed it off the other one that had it. Alright, including grappling you with its mouth. Well, it's not going to want to spend its action to try and grab you if you taste disgusting. So it is going to just claw at you with map.
Okay.
Alright. 16, and then it will triple map because it seems like it's pretty good at hitting you, so it'll try one more time. And hits.
Shit. Ow.
Alright, and then at the end of its turn, it will teleport. 6. It can't teleport there. There's somebody already in that space. What happens if you try to teleport into a space that somebody else is already in?
I think you hit them and take damage and
determines.
end up next to them.
Nah, that would have to be in the spell.
Oh.
The GM determines what happens if someone ends up in the same space as someone else who isn't prone.
Oh, who isn't prone? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what I'll do is if you teleport into the same space as somebody else, we'll do a D10 force damage to each, and then they just go into a nearby space. There we go. Like a closest available space. So that'll work. And then I'll deal direct damage since force gets through. All right, that's its turn. Zenny, to you.
Well, it's markless cat, but first I'll trip it. Be tripped. Oh, well. I will mark the cat nonetheless with a gladiator action. Taunt and intimidate.
Ooh, okay.
I'll see. Fine. Oh wait. Fine. Stay standing. And do an intimidation check against their will DC.
Right, let's see. Okay. Will DC, you're looking to hit a 22 here.
Well,
Hmm.
I will hit them twice because I'm quickened.
Okay.
That is my turn, and then I teleport.
All right. Let's see. You teleport. If you guys want, you could be rolling the D9s on your turn too. That would be fine too. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you teleport behind Vulture. All right. Play passes to Snooty Wildcat Gorger, who is quickened. That just means you get 1 extra Pac-Man, right?
Yeah.
Can you use it for anything you want?
That was for movement, but
Just said quicken, so I guess the hero card things. we got.
You're able to move more quickly, gain 1 additional action at the start of each turn. Many effects that make you quicken require you to use it for certain things. Oh,
This
but
one,
this.
apparently.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because the bubble cards are kind of jank.
Okay. Let's see. Quicken 2. Dang, that'd be great. All right. So it has you grabbed already. So it's just gonna keep trying to swallow you.
I thought this one grabbed me.
What? Oh, and he teleported away. You're right. You're right. Okay, so I saw a grab on your sheet still. All right. Guys, gotta make sure you're turning off these buffs because they could hurt you real bad. Let's see. I mean, you're there, but that guy teleported away. Nobody wants to eat that one. That's a ghost. You don't want to eat that. That's a robot. I guess they'll just keep trying to eat Stack. I mean, what else are you gonna do? All right. So Stack, they are gonna invest 4 Pac-Mans into trying to eat you, but they are
Okay.
dazzled. So let's see how it plays out. First attack, Jaws. All right. Let's see. Second thing will be a pouncing swallow, which they probably should have done first. All they'll do is sort of just leap over to here. If you have an opportunity attack, you could definitely use it. All right. And then it's going to try again, this time at map. But miss. And then it's got 1 Pac-Man left. It'll just go for a map clause. And miss. Alright, it is quickened for 2 turns, so it'll hold on to that a little bit longer, and then it teleports to there. Alright, it's still on fire. It's going to try to get out of that fire. It does not. But it doesn't take any fire because it ignores the first 5 points of damage because Flicker got cast on everybody. Alright, Stinky is up, and Stinky's like, ew, this character's gross. But they're also almost dead, so at the end of the day, they are gladiators. So they will do their due diligence. They got some spells here, but they don't want to cast any. There's enough chaos in the arena already. Yeah. So Bell, they're gonna use Pounce,
Okay.
and they're gonna run around to here, and then they're gonna target you with Claw. That is gonna hit,
Yeah.
unless you have some means to mitigate it. All right, here we go. Damage. 21 points of damage.
I need to pull this out. Might be able to use this here. 1 remaining hit point gives you the doomed condition. Don't love that. Or increases your doom value by 1.
Ooh. This last stand's bad. I mean, full
Yeah.
disclosure, we had somebody die in Sunset because of that card specifically.
I guess I'll just go down.
Okay. Let's see. There's a cheer from the crowd. The cat's into it. It's going to use another single Pac-Man to pounce, which allows it to move and then strike. Let's see. This ghost is right here. It doesn't really want to mess around with a ghost though. Stack's right there. You know what? It'll it'll actually run up to Vulture. And they'll do a map Jaws. Okay. Nah, it'll do a map Claws. Here we go. And that's gonna miss. And then it will do I guess one more pounce, and it will kind of leap behind you, leaving that space, and then it will attack again at map with its claws. Landing a crit on third attack. Here we go. For 26.
Alright.
Alright. And then it teleports randomly. It can't go into that space, so both of them are going to take a D10. Oof. And then it will appear here, the closest unoccupied space. Alrighty, that is its turn. Resentful, Wild Gorger is up. Let's see. Yeah, alright, it's gonna use Pouncing Swallow. And it sees that there's like an easy snack right here. So there is definitely some temptation to run over to that easy snack. That would definitely add some spice. Alright, yeah, it's gonna do it. It's gonna run over to this easy snack on the ground.
Snack.
Oh shit. Okay, that hits.
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Okay.
Bye. Go.
Give me some damage.
Oh my god.
Alright.
One.
Okay. It take some damage. Alright. But because of your exploit weakness, it still did decent damage. That distracts it from what it was doing. It'll turn back, and it will attack you with the attack instead.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. This is going to be a... let me see. Jaw attack. Here we go. Right. Alright, that's going to hit. Here comes some damage. Alright, 20. It grabbed for free. Let's see. Where's the grab? It's this fist. Okay. Then I read this wrong before. It attempts to swallow whole is actually part of the pouncing swallow, so it doesn't actually have to spend a third Pac-Man for that. It's all included in one. So it's like a 3 actions for 1 action, or for 2 actions move. So this is going to be a grapple, or not grapple, athletics against your reflex. Your reflex is a 26. Let's see what happens. Alright, it is not going to make it, but it does have 1 Pac-Man left, so it will attempt a second time to swallow whole. So here we go. Let's see. One going to pounces, large ball unfurling to envelop its victim. It strides and makes a draw attack on a success if the creature, blah, 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 attempts to swallow whole. Yep, okay. But swallow whole as long as it has something in its mouth. Alright, here we go. Second attempt. Alright, with a gulping sound, you are swallowed by the creature. As you are swallowed by the creature, you would take this damage.
I like the acid dye.
Oh, it's colored. That's cool.
Fortunately, my resistance protects against both.
Oh, nice. It's very happy with how this turn went. It can't wait to digest you in its tummy. But then,
Goodbye.
5, Let's see, straight down. It appears over here, and you would, I guess, fall prone, because you were swallowed in the space. There we go. Let's see. Well, you're not falling far enough to take damage, so I guess you wouldn't fall prone. You would just sort of like, kind of follow your, squatting position, covered in stomach bile. The creature looks around. What the fuck? And the crowd laughs and cheers at this hilarity. Stack to you.
All right, I am blind, dazzled. I'm stunned, right?
Yeah, but it's not D&D stunned, so you just
Okay.
lose in one action at the start of your turn.
Yeah, so
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where your stunned went. Here, I'll add it back on for you. Or-
No, it doesn't. It went away because.
Oh,
the chat says
because-
2 actions remaining.
Gotcha. It's so smart.
Well, I can't see, so I'm not gonna waste any of my big stuff. I'll just do a regular attack on this guy.
Okay.
It's the blind fighting the blind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice. You managed to hit despite being dazzled and blind. Incredible.
Damage.
Oh, wait. Isn't blind like a worse check than...
Yeah, but it said flat check DC is 11, which is correct for blind.
Okay, alright, so it just is that smart. Hell yeah. Alright, give me that damage. You gently nudge the creature with your sword. It is
Alright.
bloodied.
And then I will attack it with map.
Okay. Alright, a wild swing that is in the right direction, but does not hit the creature.
Okay. Well, it might turn after that.
Alright, as you do...
Does
here you go.
blind go away? Or when does this go away?
From Rainbow,
No,
blinded for 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should go away, and now you'll be dazzled for a whole minute.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Okay, as your turn ends, you get teleported to space number 4, so you get sent over here. All right, Ketrin to you. Ketrin, Bella is down. Bella do got that pickle protection, but these guys seem like very opportunistic, put you in my belly guys. You did see one charge at her and then get distracted by Zenny.
Yeah, so we'll do a doctor's visitation on Bella. Here you go.
Thank you.
Treating wounds. We're expert.
The pickle's like insurance. It doesn't stop you from getting in a car accident.
There you go. Have 23 points of healing.
Very nice, very nice.
I will bonk this one in front of me.
You still have lay on hands, right? Because you could really spice this up. I'm just saying. You could get a little more spice in here.
Yeah, I could.
This jambalaya could get spicier.
There you go. A little bit of damage for you. And then I raise my shield. And that's
Alright.
my turn. Does
Fair
my
enough.
dazzled go away now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You teleport 4, so you teleport to here.
Okay.
Alrighty. Vulture, you're up.
Gonna spam.
I like how you guys strategically regrouped in the bottom right of the arena. That's slick.
One action to running reload, taking a step away from where my cat here.
Yep. The creature allows it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh god, you can't talk. Of course you can't. Why am I not surprised?
Yep, they can.
Alright, and then Walter kind of surveys the current battlefield and then sees the portal. So he shoots into orange.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right, so you shoot into orange, which then it would come out mirrored opposite of blue and shoot this guy in the back. That's pretty slick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, crowd loves that. There's a lot cheering from the crowd. Hell yeah. All right, the creature takes a little bit of damage thanks to the flicker that everybody was given.
All right.
But like it's equitable because everybody got it.
Gonna be
Oh,
kind
also
of
Stack, did
fun.
you include the six force damage on that one hit?
Oh no, I did not.
All right, I'll add it. I'll do direct 6 damage to it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, what else you got, Walter?
He's gonna do another. Hold on. Oh, it's great sense. Okay, that's fine. He's just gonna do another running to reload and move this way,
Okay.
and that's it. All three.
All right, play passes to. Oh, hold on. 3. You actually end up over here.
Backwards. Sorry.
All right. Whiny is up. It's not having a good time. Everybody keeps teleporting around, so it's gonna run through this portal, and then it's gonna appear out the other side of the portal. And then it's going to finish by rushing up to here. And it's gonna. It doesn't know about the pickle yet, Bella.
Yeah.
But it about to learn. Using pouncing swallow, it will try and attack you. You have a number of debuffs on you. This could be bad. And it misses. Incredible.
Holy shit.
Wow. Wow. All right. It is gonna angrily follow up with a claw attack.
It got really close and then it just like smelled it and gagged.
I will champion's reaction to give Bella 9 resistance instead of 5
Ooh.
resistance.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, so
Thank you.
here's some damage. Oh wait, we'll add this effect real quick. There we go. Here's some damage. So 25. You got 9.
Yeah, it's gonna save me. So minus 16. Oh, but yeah, no.
Yep. Go. They don't. The resistance
Yeah.
don't stack. You just take the better one. All right, and then it teleports. 6. So it ends up teleporting to here, and then it gets teleported to here, back where it started. Okay. End of the round. A random spell between level 1 and 3 is going to be cast into the arena. Here we go. Burning Hands. All right. I'm going to roll a d10 to see who is the target. 10. That would be this boy down here. All right. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Actually, there's so many of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. All right. So it goes off in the direction of Walter. So it's going to get Zenny and Walter and the Wildcat for sure, I believe, because it's a 15-foot cone. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's going to be a DC 24 reflex. Do we still call it Burning Hands? Nope. Guys. All right. Burning
Is that-
Hands, PF2E.
Oh, still says Burning Hands on archives or like.
Nope, it's called
there it
Breathe.
is.
It's
Breathe
Breathe
Fire.
Fire now. Breathe Fire.
Bye.
It's not called Hot
I mean,
Hands.
it does
it's not
make more
called-
sense. And it's
Well,
cooler.
the semantic components of Burning Hands was you fanned your fingers out, and then the fire came out of your fingers. But like, yeah, breathe fire is pretty dope too. Like, obviously, it's probably way cooler, and you don't need hands. So yeah.
What does it say in the description? Does it still mention hand?
Let's see. A gout of flame sprays out of your mouth.
Ah,
That's
okay,
what
they
it says.
did change it.
All right. So let's see. Reflex save from this dude right here.
Truly powerful.
It's just 2d6 basic fire, so... Alright. It looks like everybody failed, so everybody's going to take 11, but then you've got your resistances. Alright. And now I'm going to roll a 13 or higher so that we don't have to deal with any more wild surges. And we can put all this behind us and hopefully have learned a... okay. I need 2 D100 rolls. Okay. I'll take the first 2 I see. Oh, 51 again? No, wait, you didn't get 51 last time, right?
Yes, I did. Those portals.
More
I think
portals!
I thought you got 52 last time. Oh. Alright. You got... no, you're right. It was 51 last time. Okay.
At least you know what they do now.
Truth. And I already have the miniatures for them out. That's great. Okay, but first, before we get some portals out there, though I will roll for the radius of the portals. Alright, 40 feet away from the original location. So these have to be 2 different colors, I guess? Because there's like a... we don't want them to connect to each other. Alright. I never made it super far in any of the Portal games. What are the extra colors that they do?
There aren't. It was just blue
What?
and orange. It was just
There's
blue and orange.
only 2 ever? Oh, man. Okay. Well, we're gonna do green and red. So this will be the portals to Christmas Town. So, let's see. We'll do this. Alright. There we go. And then 40 feet where? Oh, 6. Alright. So that would be over here. So I guess we'll aim it that away. Cool.
Does the cat get moved?
Oh, because it's in there? Sure. Yeah. That sounds good. Let's see. Alright, so go here. Wow. And then the other effect is a 79. And we'll assume that the 79 went off first, so if it would have affected them in that space. Cosmic forces align. This is a fortune effect. A single creature within 60 feet gets a +5 circumstance bonus to all checks and DCs. AC is a DC for 1 minute. No hero points for rolls, as it is a fortune effect. Okay. So I guess that means while you're under the effect, you can't use hero points, because it's saying right here, no hero points for rolls, as is a fortune. Okay, as is also a fortune. All right. What was that D20 for? Are we doing a roll off for it?
I thought it was a roll off because it's been roll offs before, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, sure. We'll do it. Yeah, we could do a roll off for it. I was just going to randomly determine one, but yeah, we could do a roll off for it.
My bad if I jumped the gun.
Oh,
Vulture is eager to
guys.
get. Vulture is eager to get his divinity back.
Okay, thank God. Thank God. Come on, Cameron.
Oh, God Ketchrin with an 18. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here comes the bad guys. Whiny Cat is up.
Slow rolls.
Ooh, that was pretty close. Snooty Cat is up. Ooh, okay. Resentful Cat is up. Oh, okay. Ugly Cat is up. Oh!
No!
All right, and then we'll just roll for Stinky in case. All right. Well, things just got really rough. Okay. All right. Could have gone any direction. There were 5 of you and 5 of them. Fuck. Alrighty. That is the end of the round. Starting the turn off is Ugly Cat, now swole with godhood. Alright. It sees that Bella is back up, and it don't like that too much. So, with its new godlike divinity, it is going to use Pounce. And it will run over and back.
That's nice. It has a -2 circumstance bonus to this attack because pickle.
And it's going to use its claws.
Damn.
Okay. It actually has a +5. What is the status bonus?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All
I'm there
right.
again.
Okay. Here, but not critically, which is good. Here is the damage. Not that it matters. We're now with you down, and it just completely emboldened by its experience. It is going to. Yeah. All right. It's gonna race over here with Bounce. Let's see. Its movement is in there. It'll go here. And it's gonna target Walter this time. Let's see. Walter, it's gonna go ahead and do just a map claw on you. No, it'll do a map bite. Here we go. Maybe you don't taste like pickles. Alright. Let's see. This will be a straight roll. See what happens. A miss. Alright. And then finally, it will use Pounce to run around you and attack Zenny with a claw at triple map. Or double map. And critically miss. Oh shit. Okay. And that will be its turn. Play passes to Zenny.
Alright, can I whip the resentful Wildcat Gorger through the portal?
Yeah, that'd be great.
It might tell me I'm out of range, but we'll see if we can just tell it to ignore it. Let's showboat, because this is like a cool move, I guess. So I'll spend an action to showboat to get +2.
Okay.
I didn't need it.
Oh,
but that's fine.
very nice. Okay, so you whip its ass through this portal. It has no idea what's happening. Turns around. There's nothing there.
Alright, well, it takes some damage, because.
Okay.
But also, I rolled double ones again, by the way, on the damage roll, so that's just great.
Ooh.
But yeah, I realized that it's not been applying my crit spec, so it does a reflex save against my class DC.
Okay, nice. Let's see.
Which is 24.
Okay. Here comes a reflex save.
It is prone. Plus
Oh,
whip.
nice. All right.
Whip is apparently of the flail group. And I'm just gonna keep whipping this thing.
All right, and you get 1d6 temp HP as well.
Nice.
All right, 1 Pac-Man left. Well, you're quickened, right? So two Pac-Mans left.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'll just whip it twice, I think. Although, that is a bit annoying. I will use my quickened action to whip this thing,
Okay.
and then I'll use the Doctor's Biz.
All right.
Can have 8 damage plus the weakness, and then Doctor's Viz will send me.
All right. This one is also bloodied. You have bloodied 2 of the big cats.
Okay. So this will heal you, Bella. However, keep in mind that if you go down to a crit now, you will simply die unless you have a heal point.
Noted.
So, up to you if you want to like play that or not. It's your choice. But you get 30 health, and I'm not dying. That is neat.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Play passes to. Oh, you have to teleport. Hold on.
Choo-choo.
Here you go. And then the Dwemer cat before you. Okay. Let's see. So you would have gone 8. 8 would take you to here.
Okay.
And then Dwemer cat would have teleported to here. Alrighty. Snooty is up. Alright. Snooty sees there's a target right there. So it's pretty sure it's tried to eat you before. It can't even keep track anymore. It's going to use bouncing strike. Try again. Here we go. Let's see. Jaws. Ooh, this would not be dazzled anymore. Okay. Here we go.
Nice.
All right, and then in frustration, it'll just do a map claw,
Good.
and that will hit. Here's some damage. Alrighty, and then it's going to be randomly teleported. 3 to here. All right, and he's still on fire. He doesn't take any damage from it thanks to the flicker, but he is still on fire. All right, Stinky is up. Man, Stinky's a little jealous of Ugly and also confused because this is kind of nuts. He's like looking around trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Walter, it says,
If it's alright with you, I'll just attack you, because I have no idea what's going on, man.
I'm in the same boat, friend.
it extends a claw. It says,
I'm known as Percival.
Vulture.
as you go to shake his hand, he tries to claw you in the face.
Great sentence.
That hits.
I can't believe you fell for that. But no, my name is Percival.
So you take
What I
15
was
points
going
of
to
damage.
ask is because you guys seem to be a bit crazy. We have a crazy one on our team. Do you want to join with him? I don't know. But then he calls me. I'm like, okay, now I'm reconsidering the
No,
offer.
I'm a slave. That terrible bird woman. I was stolen from the first world.
And it looks really sad. Like it's like covers its face to hide its tears.
Oh no, tragic backstory.
Yeah. And you hear it murmuring the rest of its backstory, but it's hard to hear it.
Over
Vulture.
the crowd.
Yeah. Mm. I mean, do you lean in to try to hear it?
Well, actually, I have a pretty decent passive perception. I'm probably still hearing it while it's going on.
Oh, okay. It's a little disappointed because it wants you to lean in so it could attack you again. So
No,
it's just gonna
he's not
attack you
calling
again.
for that again.
All right, it slashes at you again. Oof.
Okay.
All right. And then it's going to. I mean, things are going well. It's just going to keep beating you up. You know how in anime, when somebody has a slashing attack and they just make them keep a slashing, like just over and over and over again, it's just like lines on the screen. Oh no, it's not critical. Sorry. My mouse drifted. Ignore that 32 points of damage.
I know you're
There you
eager
go.
to do it.
No. That was my mouse, I swear to God. Alright, and then
All right,
it
I'm
will.
down.
Oh shit! Alright, it showboats for the crowd, and then it teleports this way. Alright, play passes to resentful. It is resentful. That's some bullshit. It got knocked out. It doesn't even know why or how that happened. It's gonna spend an action getting up. All right, it's gonna look around. Who did that? There's a ghost right there. I feel so bad that you're like a tank but a ghost because like nobody wants to try to hit a ghost.
I mean, I don't have any resistances. It is not in any
know
way
that.
to hit me.
I'm just going off of like their instinct, you know? Like this is flesh and blood over here. You're, you know, a ghost. All right, it's gonna try. All right. It's never tried to eat a ghost before. All right, here we go. These things can't talk. It just grumbles as it approaches. Like, can't believe I'm about to eat a ghost. Let's see how this goes. Critically hits you. Chomps down. Doesn't think anything's gonna happen. Tries to grab you? Is that a thing it could do?
Oh, I damaged the cameraman instead of myself. I don't know how that happened. I think it can. Let me look at this. I can never
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a
undead
while.
benefits. I think I only am resistant to poison and disease.
Okay. Much.
It doesn't say anything else about anything else.
All right, much to its great surprise, after dealing 32 points of damage-ish to you, you are now in its mouth. And it's like, I'm about to eat a ghost! I can't believe it. This is a pretty exciting day. And so it's going to attempt a free athletics check to try and grab, to eat you. So here we go. Holy shit, this pouncing swallow is actually a stride, a strike, a grab, because of the improved grab, and a free swallow. That's 4 actions for 2 Pac-Mans. That's bananas. Oh well. Here we go. Does a 27 beat your passive reflex? Yes,
don't
by 2. You're 25.
think so, yeah.
No, you're 21. All right, so you are gobbled down. It
Cool.
savors the flavor. What does the ghostly Ketrid even taste like? We don't know.
I mean, I feel like it would be like a Sour Patch Kid.
Oh, nice. I was gonna ask if it was like a Jesus wafer, but I think a Sour Patch Kid is a much better sell. Yeah. Not the lemon one though, right? Is it the lemon one?
I mean, I don't know.
All right. Here's the digestion damage. So 21, which is a potpourri of acid and thing, because it's each damage source, I think, from Flicker? Question mark? You should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now it's happy. It ate a ghost. The ghost is going to die inside. Fantastic. It's got 1 action left. It don't got reach because it's got a little bulldog face. So let's see. It will move up here to stand on top of Bella's body.
I'm alive.
Yeah, but you're prone.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I
gonna,
thought it was
yeah, it's
only
gonna stand on top of you.
creature.
Nope. But then it has to teleport, which it still hasn't figured this out. So 2, 1, 2, 10 feet. Ooh, that's not good. So Bella, Stack, and the creature, you guys are gonna take 10 points of damage. Wait, 10 feet, 10 feet. I've been doing 15 so that it's meaningful. So actually it would be here. It wouldn't hit either of you guys. There we go. So it would hit Ugly, Snooty, and that one with some force damage. Damn. Alright. Let's see. I think them teleporting into each other has been the most effective source of damage on the bad guys.
So big.
Yeah, because it's easy for them to kind of teleport into each other's space. All right, then it gets shunted into the next available space. Goddamn, Stack to you.
All right, I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm still dazzled, so I'm going to use Shooting Star, so things aren't concealed to me anymore.
That sounds like a spell, bro.
It is a spell.
Oh,
Here's your D20 roll.
Okay. It's normal. That's fine. All right. Cool.
All right, and then I will spell strike with imaginary weapon. So here's your d20 roll. Sick. All right, here's your 2d100s. 94. I haven't seen that one.
Okay. 87 we have seen. It's bad vibes for everybody. Everybody give me a DC 24 will save. That first Whammer cat should have been at a +1. My bad on that one.
Hey.
Let's see. All right. And then the last one. Okay, let's roll through it, see what happened. Stack made the save. Whiny did not, so the first attack from Whiny will be at disadvantage. Zenny made it. Stinky made it. Walter just made it. Ketrin made it. Bella crushed it. Made it. So one person. All right. And then the next effect that you triggered was 94. Oh, one random creature is secretly affected by this effect. Okay. Let's see. So that's everybody. I'll roll a d10.
Well, is it supposed to be hidden?
Well, the roll isn't hidden. It's just
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy. All right.
Okay.
All right. Continue.
All right, here's my attack roll.
All right. That's gonna hit.
All right, here is the spell attack. Roll damage.
Good God. 39 points of force damage. No resisting that. All right.
And here's the damage from the attack roll itself.
Okay. All right. So that will be resisted, but this other 39 just comes in beef. All right. The creature is near death.
I am done.
Oh, wait. And you get an extra 6 damage on top of that.
Oh yeah, 6 from 6. Is it
All
6
right.
on each?
No, since this is one attack, right?
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's still just one attack because you're combining everything into one weapon strike, right?
Right. I just didn't know
Okay.
what like
Yeah.
we're putting the 6 on. Okay.
Okay. So the creature is now on its last leg. Play passes to Ketrin.
All right. I'm gonna Doctor's Visitation over to Vulture.
Okay.
You can have your battle medicine. I have the worst rolls on this. Anyway, have your 28 healing. I'm gonna bonk this cat to try and kill it.
Oh, that is definitely going to hit it. But will it kill it? Let's find out. All right. That'll do it.
Yay!
All right. How do you finish this creature off?
It's a shield. This is a little bit out of order, but what I'm gonna do is trip it while I run past it. Band-aid, throw a band-aid on Vulture, and then pile drive my shield down into it.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. It is defeated. The crowd goes wild.
And then I will raise my shield.
All right. It's a big creature, so we're gonna leave its body on the field as difficult terrain.
Oh, you'll never know what the wild magic search did.
All right. Strong turn, Ketrin. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Play passes. Oh, Ketrin teleports. Hold on. Oh, that's a D10. Hold on. Here we go. 2. So you teleport to here. Alright. Whiny is up. Alright, this is very confusing for Whiny. Get very sad. Everything's happening so fast. There's a person right here, though. It's pretty sure it tried to eat this person before, but it can't even fucking keep track anymore. It's just gonna run towards you, Zenny, and it's gonna try to eat you. This is way outside of its understanding of what's happening here. I gotta roll twice on this, so we'll roll 2 attacks, and we'll take the worst one. I would say critical miss is the worst one. All right, and then it'll use its third Pac-Man at map. There we go. And miss, and that is the turn, and then it teleports. 2. Let's see. Sorry, it would have moved forward, gone into the portal, appeared out of the portal, attacked you. Then it gets teleported to, so it goes to here. Fun. Okay. That is the end of the round. Let's see what horrors wait for you. Next.
+5 on the ugly, now go to someone else. Stupid thought, mate.
What?
I don't think it switches.
No, it definitely
just lasts
does.
for like a minute.
That was on during that fight. There was it becoming the epicenter of like a light spell. That was what was being transferred randomly.
Oh, that was the cloak of colors.
Yeah. All right, the next one is probably been renamed as well. It's called Mirror Image. Now it's probably called something like Self-Reflection.
It just didn't get reprinted.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But yeah, still the old mirror image.
Wow. How could this be?
Yeah, I don't know why they do it.
There's
like
no real
that,
system.
you know?
Alright, so Mirror Image is going to affect one of you. It'll now be a D9 because one of you is dead. Here we go. 6, starting from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ketrin, you are now the proud owner of Mirror Image. However,
Cool.
you're also the target of Mirror Image. So let's see if there's any wild magic effects. There is. Give me 2 D100 rolls. Let me see them. First 2 I see. Okay, 45. And then do one more.
Oh, sure.
No one wants the great burden. All right, we got 2. 45 is... Oh. Okay. You are affected by Bestial Curse. You can accept the curse or attempt a DC 24 fort save to avoid it.
Do I know what it does?
Let's see. It make you into a furry.
I think I would resist it
Okay.
on principle.
Fair enough. Alright, you resist and are not transformed into a furry. Okay. And then we go down to 70. Fireball.
Cool. So
All right.
Classic one.
Did they change the name of Fireball? I don't know.
So,
Okay.
Fire sphere.
I mean, Fireball's pretty
Is it though? Alright. 66 damage and a 20-foot burst centered on Ketrin with a DC 24 reflex to avoid. Alright.
We'll call it fireball.
Alright. So that would be Stinky, Ugly, Vulture. You still get to make reflex saves when you are.
I have health. Not a lot.
Oh yeah. And Ketrin. All right, give me those reflex saves.
I'm gonna use a hero card to
Okay.
succeed. Oh no, it's only a will save. Never mind, I'm not gonna use it. Okay.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Here's a reflex save with a +1 against spells. Alright, fails. And then Ugly is going to make a reflex save with +1 against spells, but also they have a +5 to everything. Alright, DC was 24. That's a basic saving throw. So Ugly takes no damage. Stinky is going to take double damage because they got a nat 1. Walter's going to take half damage. Ketchum's going to take full damage. So we had the whole range represented here. Alright, this is a very gentle 16 damage from a fireball. Hard to believe. Alright, so plus you're gonna ignore 5 of that. Alrighty. And then next round. Bella, to you.
Man, if this flicker thing weren't going, I would have the coolest move right now. I finally have enemies in a line. I could use my flamethrower, but it wouldn't do meaningful damage. So I'm just gonna get up. And then I'm going to start throwing bombs. I'm going to probably start with this big guy over here. Target him. He looks like he's the most injured. I'm going to throw a Dread Ampule at him.
That's going to hit.
All right. Damn. Okay. He's been getting hit on like a 24. So that's 13 damage, -5, 8 damage. I'm going to then... Oh wait, no, I've already used 2 actions. I can't devise stratagem. So I guess I'm just going to attack at map. And throw bomb.
You also... Are you attacking from the ground? Because you are still
prone. I stood up on my first...
Oh, okay. Because you're still have the prone effect, so you'd be taking a -2 to those rolls. But
okay.
You're good. You
I
still
still hit and it didn't crit.
Yep.
So then I'm going to try with a ball of lightning.
Okay.
And at map.
All right, yeah, that's going to hit.
Damage. Lightning.
Good shit. Takes a little bit of damage. Has off guard. Has frightened 1. Is on fire. Nice.
That's my turn.
And that's your turn. Okay, you definitely have this creature's full attention. All right, Ugly is up. Ugly sees that Bella is still up. That won't do. Not if you're throwing bombos and stuff. That's ridiculous. All right, there is somebody prone on the ground here. He do shoot gun. That hasn't been going that great. Yeah, they're going to go after Bella again. Alright, so they're going to use Pounce.
I gave them this godly power, they turn it against me.
So they're going to use Pounce, and they'll move to here. Would there be a cooler way to do this? That's fine. They'll move to here. Alright, they'll target you. They have a +5 status bonus here, and they're going to attack you with their claws because you taste disgusting. All right, here we go.
I'm an acquired taste, thank you.
Ooh, that is exactly what you didn't want.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
Yeah, here comes the critical damage.
Well, no, this
26.
is the opportunity. Unless I can survive that. Can I survive? I can survive that, so I guess I have to take it.
Shit! Okay.
Whew. Just barely. Oh, I also minus 5 damage, so it's only 21 damage.
There you go. Perfect. All right, it attacks again.
Please don't crit again. Oh god.
I have no control of any of this. Well, maybe I have a little bit of control over it.
I'm kind of praying to RNGesus right now.
RNGesus, fair enough. Here we go. All right, just a regular attack.
Just regular. It's fine. I've spent most of this game on this combat on the floor.
16.
Yeah, that's gonna take me out. Back down again. Oh dear.
All right. Then with its remaining Pac-Man, it will move over. Yeah, it'll run into this portal over here, and then pop out of the portal, and then move over to Vulture, and make its last attack at map 2. So here we go.
I don't know if it does or not, but that pounce thing might have flourish, that trait.
Oh shit! Let's check. Hold on.
So it could only do it once. Because it seems like the kind of thing that works.
It does
just doesn't.
not.
Oh, okay, they just asked. I was okay.
Yep. And if they begin hidden, they remain hidden after the strike.
That is awful, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then it's going to attack this robot boy on the ground. Here we go. That's gonna hit. Here's some damage.
I will champion's reaction to give you 9
Oh,
resistance.
then he takes no damage because it rolled minimum damage. Nice. Okay. That will be its turn. Play passes to Zenny.
Thank you, Mother Catherine.
Are you able to follow up with an attack, Katrin?
No, because my gun is not loaded.
Oh well. I'll doctor's presentation myself, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll run into this portal here. Run out of this portal. And then I'll scuttle. Yeah, and all the while I'm patching myself up.
All right. Nice.
Dwemer Cat teleport.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Let's see. And Bella had to teleport too, right? But that's. I feel like that bridge has already been crossed. There we go. 7. Okay. 7 would have sent it here. No, wait. That would have been 8. Hold on. 7 would have sent it here. Okay. All right. Keep going, Zenny.
I'll showboat. I'll smack
right.
Snooty. A quicken strike.
All right. +2 to this. It has a ton of debuffs on it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Nice.
All right. It's going to hit.
Yeah,
Takes-
that.
All right.
Still have my normal action. I was hoping to do something else with it, but
Oh, because
Does
you're quick.
act.
Because you're quickened, right?
pass. So I'll just smack it normally.
Okay.
Wait, guys, how many fan spurs do we have?
Two.
This could be a sensible time.
I
to
could I could start
Use it.
dumping fan spos. Yeah, I can start.
Yeah.
have a lot
I'm
of
not sure
fans
about dumping
spoke,
because Bella's
Whoa.
pretty close to dying.
You don't
Yeah.
want too many in the bank at any given time.
Look,
Right,
if we just
yeah,
have
if-
one in there, then Bella
That'd be
can use
perfect.
it.
Thank you. That's where we're
I'll
headed right
spend
now.
one, and then because it's about to act as a thing, so it'd be a good time to get off board.
Mhm, no, I agree. Yeah.
All
I
right.
miss.
All right. And then you teleport.
Oh right, yeah. I moved here so that 3 of my teleport locations might land on one of them.
Let's see. You got a
But sadly,
2.
I go in the wrong direction.
You go this way. Alrighty. Snooty is up. Snooty don't like you. You're mean. It's gonna run after you.
Nice. I smack it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be a hit. Okay. It takes a little bit of damage. And then it will do its attack routine. Severely penalized as it is. Here we go.
It was already near death. Did it take that damage?
Yeah, it did. It just has a.
Okay.
It's a percentile. So.
Alright.
All right. Here we go. It's gonna do pouncing swallow, which is the jaws attack. Here we go. That's gonna miss. And then it will attack at map with its claw.
Ah.
Right. For a gentle 15 damage. All right, and then it teleports. Takes No fire damage. Tries to make a recovery. Teleports over here. And Walter, to you.
Okay. All right. One Pac-Man to stand up from prone. Another Pac-Man, pick up my rifle. I'd like that. Other ones are good. Gonna target Stinky. Yeah, gonna target Stinky and shoot.
Okay.
Firing into the orange portal from the angle that he's at, so that it goes through and hits the other, or hits it through the blue. Yeah. 27.
I mean, not to go like billiards on you, but if you went this way, right, wouldn't it come back out this way? So you like shoot into blue to go into orange?
Well, no, I was there, and then if it mirrors the shot, it's going out that way.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, either way, that is a hit. All right, a little bit of damage. All right, the creature is bloodied.
And that is it for me.
Okay. All right. It's Stinky's turn, and Stinky pounces upon you. Wait, there's a catch. Oh yeah, you teleport.
So was
Hold
it
up.
D10 or 9 or?
It's a D9 if you want to roll it yourself. Just be quick about it. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you would teleport back to here. All right. Yeah, you can see its many eyes narrow. And it's gonna pounce at you. And as it approaches, it says,
How many times do I have to kill you?
and it
How
is
about
going
you
to
don't?
try and... It pauses a second. And says, you know, I never thought about that. And then it bites you. Here we go.
It thinks about it for 1 second.
All right, and then it's going to use grab. Here we go. Okay, so it's going to try to grapple you. Let's see. This is against for grapple. What is it? Reflex, right? Yeah. So that's going to be a critical grab. So you are restrained. All right, and then it
my
will.
reflex is 16, so that'd be a 26.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. All right. Why did I, when I moused over it? Oh, sorry. I looked at will. Okay, so it's just gonna be a grab. There you go. And then it's going to follow up with map on a claw attack. Landing a hit for 20.
That's exactly needed.
Alright. The creature, determined to end this for real, is going to try to attack you while you are on the ground with map. Here we go.
Did it have to spend an action to grab?
Oh, you're right. Shit. It did. This one has to spend action to grab. So, all right. It raises its claw, ready to strike, but does not. All right. play
And then
past
gets
the
teleported.
Yeah,
They get teleported.
The ref blows a whistle.
Yeah. Boop, boop. Hold on. All right, and it goes back this way. All right. Stack to you.
All right.
Stack, are you sure that magic is the right move here? It's getting pretty bad out there.
My. I guess not.
No, it's up to you. You do you. But I'm wondering if they've reached a point where even Stack the deck is like, what the fuck, or if you're just like completely overcome with like euphoria, like this is everything.
The only way out is through.
The crowd has spoken. Alright, he'll go over here. Need to get this one off the board, I think, because it's coming up next. I think. Oh, wait.
As I watch
Fine.
character growth fly out the window. Alright. You rush up towards this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need to cycle my spell striking ability first before I could do it again. Where's that action at? This one. Let's change this to force damage so that my attack can do force damage.
I thought Arcane Cascade is only this turn.
Oh, was it my most recent action? Oh, this turn. Oh, it is this. Oh, I have to use it after. Okay. You're right.
That's my mains, but yeah, you have to avoid it.
Yeah, you have to use your most recent requirements. You use your most recent action this turn to cast a spell or make a spell strike. So you'd have to do a spell to trigger it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure,
That's
strike
fine.
and then use it, and then move and smack someone up.
Yeah, I'll just
So-
use sure.
Okay, so are you spending your first Pac-Man to move then?
No. Then
Okay.
yeah, I have to use a spell.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed from Magus is that because you're doing a spell and then recycling it through the Arcane Cascade, you're not going to be moving very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then this spell will be. Let's do Fireball. I haven't done Fireball actually ever.
Okay. So this is a regular fireball to trigger your ability to do your Arcane Cascade, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So give me a d20 on the fireball.
Good.
All right, give me 2 d100 rolls.
Oh right.
Over lower.
Okay. So 56. You create another Tempest of Shade.
Oh, that's bad.
All living creatures are its enemy. So I guess Ketrin, you're okay.
Fuck. Oh my goodness, so am I. Now, why am I concerned?
Oh yeah. There we go. Alright, you channel the forces of undeath to call forth an amalgamation of vengeful dead. So it's back. It manifests as a large tornado of insubstantial howling faces that occupies the space of a huge creature and has a speed of 60 feet. As it arrives, everyone in the 60-foot emanation, which would be everyone except Zenny and Ketrin, assuming you have the undead tag or unliving tag somewhere on your character sheet, you should be fine. Needs to give me a DC 24 Fortitude save against Drain.
Ooh, 0 point.
That's really bad.
0 point to that as well.
Okay, I'll let you guys roll first. We'll sort you out, then we'll do the bad guys.
Much better. Much better.
Okay. So Stack, since you passed, you are drained 1. Bella, since you failed, you are drained 2. And let's see, Walter, since you passed, you are drained 1. Alright, now we'll check in on the monsters. Here we go. These are Fortitude save. DC 24. Bruh. Alright. So he's drained 2. Whiny is gonna roll. It critically succeeds, right? Because the DC is 24. There we go. And then who's left? The cat. All right, Stinky is going to use their reaction. Since this is a old school necromancy spell, it will gain 10 temp HP.
Is this the Magic the Gathering situation where losing life and taking damage are different things? Because you lose life
What do you mean?
when you
Am I gonna
get
die?
drained, you lose life, but dying says it increases when you take damage.
Yeah, I just checked and it says this doesn't count as taking damage.
Nice.
There you go. Perfect.
You're gonna send the Pinkertons after him.
All right, so then it will make its fortitude save. It gets a +1. Here we go. Manages to make the save, so it's going to be drained 1, and then Ugo gets a +5 to this and 10 temp HP. All right, and let's see. Saving throw, fortitude, status +5. Add and go. Yikes! Still fail with a +7. I mean, rolled a 2, but all right. Let's see. Where did I put that spell sheet? I've only got like 50 different spell effects open for this fight. It's great. So failed, drained 2. That's significant. On that guy. Drained 1 and drained 1. Whew. Okay. The next spell effect that you cause with your fireball. 39 is another elemental blessing. Give me a d6. Alright, let's see. The elemental blessing is a random elemental force. Blesses creatures and their gear within 20 feet. Granting them resistance 5 to specific energy. Oh, well.
I already have that.
I guess that's whatevs for now. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, please cast your fireball now.
Okay, let me scroll and find it. Let me.
What a journey we just went on together.
God damn!
right.
And let me get the Tempest of Shade out here so that we have them ready to f
Oh
everybody
wait,
up.
Sydney, you're in it. Oops, let me move that template over. There you go.
Mm. All right, and this is a huge. There we go. And we got to turn off this. And we got to turn off this. All right. Okay, so where did you cast the fireball? Over there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's where this creature would appear. And then I guess it would just get teleported to here. All right. And let's see. Fireball goes off. I don't think you can kill this thing. I think it's just a spell. Yeah, it's just a spell effect. So both of these guys have to make saves against a fireball. And what's
a DC 21?
DC 21. All right, here we go. Reflex save. And reflex save. All right, how much damage did it deal? 26?
It's 26 plus 6, so 32.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, is it doing an extra 6 points of force damage?
It's
Yeah, I guess because spell attack. I was kind of thinking.
Spell attack.
Yeah, spell attack would be an attack roll, like a strike. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so it's gonna take half of that and then -5. That would still be enough. Snooty dies. Baby. All right. And then this one down here makes the save. What would you say the difficulty was? Critically, so it takes no damage. All right. Next thing you do, stack.
I just use the arcane cascade to
Okay. And that's
cycle
your turn.
it. Yeah.
All right, and then you teleport.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. 2. So you would teleport. See here. Whew. Okay. The remove participant. Remove participant. Katrin, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna doctor's visitation on Walter, which I can do once per day on someone who is immune. So that will be that. There we go. 34 healing. Vulture.
Holy shit.
And I'm gonna bonk
Nice.
Stinky.
Stinky is so upset. They're like, this is bullshit. We don't get healers.
I'm gonna just say back, maybe you need to be like a better person and then a god will favor you with some healing magic, but you're really into this death stuff, so you just kind of have to die, so I'm sorry. And a bonk.
All right. Its face screws up like it has tasted a lemon when you mentioned the idea of having a god to worship. All right. It takes a little bit of damage.
Okay. And then for my last action, instead of raising my shield, this time I'm gonna reload.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And then that is my turn. And I guess I will teleport.
Yes. Let's see. Where do you go this time? Up in the air. And then I guess as a ghost, you just drift back down. Whee!
Yeah.
Back to the ground. All right. Whiny is up. Whiny is desperate now. There's spooky ghosts, and there's all sorts of crazy stuff happening everywhere.
And it's all this guy's fault. It's this guy's fault. It knows now. This is the one.
How does it know?
It took him a while to figure it out because he's just a cat, but he knows. He knows it's this guy.
He's gonna run over here. He's gonna target you. He's gonna look at Stinky. Stinky's gonna give him a bro nod and be like, "You've got this." And then it's going to, you know what? It's gonna go all in. This cat is going to showboating strike as it runs over, making a big show of it about to end your life. So it will be, well, you get circumstance from flank anyways, right? Nah, I guess he doesn't really do that then. All right, then he'll just go over and just try its best. That's all he can do. Here we go. All right, that is going to be a hit. And then here's some damage.
Okay.
All right, that's going to initiate a grab. And then it's going to try and beat your reflex, which it does. So you are eaten. And then inside his tummy, you're going to take, let's see, a swallowed creature is grabbed and slowed 1, etc., etc., but that doesn't apply to any of this. And then here's some damage from being eaten. But because of the flicker effect, it is very manageable damage. And then, let's see, it's so excited. It took care of it. It's finally over. The nightmare. It's finally over. Yes! Yes! Okay. Then, God, what else could you do now, man? Just rest. Just call it a day. You're good. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna move over to here and prepare to, I don't know, it's gonna defend this tasty snack because once it's done digesting stack, it's gonna eat that, and then it ends its turn, and then it teleports. Baby, I'm so sorry. 7. So it would go this way. Into the portal, and then appear over here. And it's so confused. It's so confused. And then Sack, you're just covered in stomach bile, like right there. All right, that's the end of the turn. Let's see what crazy spell gets cast this time. All right.
So I hesitate to bring this up, but does the dude need to be rolled into initiative?
Oh, this thing?
The scary
The
dude?
spell.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll take place at the end of Stack's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a very nasty spiritual weapon, essentially.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
With its own
Alright.
agenda.
Somebody gets spider climb cast on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which they probably don't call spider climb anymore either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought a guy died. Oh, I counted the spell effects. Yeah, okay.
It's called Gecko Grip.
Gecko grip.
Gecko grip. I hate everything in the world. All right, Ketrin, you now have Gecko grip cast on you.
It could have been called anything else.
I think it's cute.
I like it.
All right. As Gecko grip is cast into the arena. Yeah, I need you to use your roll. Okay, an 83 and a 35. All right, let's see what happens with that 83. All right. Ooh, this is the secret one. Okay. That's not too bad. Let me determine who it is. Okay. I'm gonna put this black dot on you for no reason at all, Sack.
Why is it black? Why?
Cause it's cool. All right, and then 35. All right, let's see. 35. As long as it's not one of those ones that turns everyone invisible. Elemental fusion. 2 opposing elemental forces converge and create a dangerous storm.
No.
Within a 30-foot emanation of Ketrin. Okay. All right, we have to roll to see what the damage types are going to be. This is only a 2nd level spell, and you guys have resistance 5 to everything except force. So it's pretty negligible, honestly. So here's the D10.
But I think it will still kill Bella because she goes first.
Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. All right, this is going to be
It's the
acid.
2nd time this thing killed me.
This is going to be acid and sonic damage. All right. Let's see what we can do. Grab this, 30 feet.
Really loud acid.
All right. We'll make this that color. There we go. Poof. Okay. Creatures that start inside this emanation must do basic reflex save against. This is a 2nd level spell that caused this to happen. So 2d4 acid and 2d4 sonic. So it's just really loud emanations of sound, and also spray like a mist of acid in this area. Suboptimal. But you do have Gecko Grip, so that's cool. Bella, you started your turn here. I need a reflex save. You can still make reflex saves while you're unconscious and dying in Pathfinder 2e. The DC is 24. You make it. So you would take half of the damage and then apply your resistance. All right, so 5 and 5. You take no damage.
And now I make a recovery check.
Now you make a recovery check. God, that must have been really stressful for you, though. Like, no, because even if I rolled an 8, it would have reduced to 4. You wouldn't have taken any damage. You're good. That's stressful, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to use my hero points to stabilize, right?
I
Can
mean,
I do that?
dying 4 is
If
what'll
you
kill
have more,
you.
if
What?
you have more, huh? Yeah,
Oh.
dying 4 is what would kill you, and she's a
Yeah.
dying 3, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so you have die hard.
No.
You can, if you have
Yeah, so
two,
reroll.
I've-
you
I've
could
die
use
easy.
one to re-roll and then stabilize with the last one.
All right, I like
Yeah,
this advice.
because to stabilize, you use all available hero points. That's why the
Right.
bank gets drained if anybody tries to do that.
Alright, then you may as well spend your last one to just stabilize.
All right.
All right, so you stabilize.
Uh,
Okay. You should be fine unless you take more damage.
You mean from the storm?
I mean, the storm wasn't able to hurt you. You'll be fine. That'll be your turn. Ugly is up. Okay. All right. Ugly sees that you're down on the ground. It's got to make a reflex save. Here we go. It gets a +5 bonus. Here we go. DC 24. All right, it makes it, so it will take half. And then resistances will apply. So nothing. All right, and then stack is the problem. This lady is a very respectable fighter. She casts a spell at the beginning, but hasn't been getting up to any mischief. She's playing fair, but this guy's a menace. And in fact, they have deep respect for you because they are also a menace.
So we can go be menaces together. We can go be.
There's only room for one menace. Well, group
All
of
right.
menaces.
I hope the audience is like thoroughly stimulated with what's happening. Like,
All right, it's gonna leap over Bella with pounce. It's gonna target Stack, and it's gonna try to bite him. All right. Let's see. Jaws. Okay, it's gonna add +5 to this. All right, that's gonna hit. Here's some damage. It is not gonna try to grab. It is just going to invest everything it has into your destruction, or its attempt at your destruction. So it is now going to do a map claw attack. Here we go.
-5.
Oh, Bella, can you roll me a D9? Because you would have also teleported. Which would be
Yes, I
really
could.
bad if you had teleported into an enemy, so... I don't think there were any enemies you could if you go 10 feet, though. Because this guy wasn't here when you made the check. Alright. Do you want me to roll it, or you got it? 7? Okay. So 7, yeah, you would actually be here. It's standing on top of your body while it
That's good.
fights them. But that's good, because you teleported out of the storm.
All right.
All right.
Take it. That's great.
So let's see. That's gonna be a critical hit stack. Here's some damage. 34.
All right. I'm down.
All right. Let's see.
So a lot of errors happened.
Oh, did they?
Oh, just a lot of like those red
Oh,
banners. that-
yeah. It tried to call for animations and stuff. All right. So let's see. These guys have a speed of 35. So if it went here, okay, and then from here, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. So with its last Pac-Man, it's going to pounce. It's going to go through this portal, out this portal, and then to Vulture. Vulture is going to attack with double map. It feels empowered by the godlike status granted to it by wild magic. Here we go.
Yay.
Incredible.
I will give resistance, champions reaction, etc. 9 resistance.
That will keep them going for sure.
There you go. And I'll shoot it because I reloaded my gun. Probably won't make a difference, but I try.
Right.
Nope, didn't make a difference.
Okay.
I tried.
All right. Play passes. Oh, it's got a teleport. 8. So it teleports to here. Man, that wild is fuck. All right, Zenny, to you. You are, I believe, just outside the storm, so no problem there.
Wait.
Are you?
Something.
Let me see.
I'm outside it.
Yeah, you're outside the storm.
35.
Okay.
Oh, I had a question.
Yeah.
Crash, was I supposed to go after Bella?
Well, when you get dropped, your initiative changes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was like looking at this chart.
Nope, it steals your initiative, and basically to give people more time to save you.
Okay.
Yep. Which is mostly good, but sometimes bad.
Do a little doctor's veils instead. Against my own better judgment.
Okay.
Healed. Bella, I've already mentioned you. I guess I can like overrule it once per day though.
If
Oh,
you
'cause
have
you
the medic dedication, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do something else first and then I'll decide on that. So that's one action to get here.
Okay.
I'll. It's 2 of them. It's 2 Stinky. Stinky's
Okay.
gonna get made my ability target. Is a success.
Nice. Okay.
Can be a personal antithesis. Oh.
For Stinky, it's bathing for sure.
Yeah, put soap on my lip. Right, it's 2 actions. I have quickened and I have normal action. So I could stride.
Oh shit! Hold on. Stack made me think of something. Their initiative got moved, but an effect like this would not have gotten moved with them.
Yeah.
So we do need to trigger that effect before you go any further.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if I could find the spell effect sheet. It's in here somewhere.
So I still got it
Got-
open.
We got mirror image. We got Tempest of Shade. Okay. So as it leaves, it's gonna kick out a will save. I need a DC 24 will save from everybody. This is a fear-based effect.
This thing was considering living creatures as enemies, or
Yes, living creatures. So if you, yep,
So I don't have to.
correct. Yeah. If you identify as unliving,
I am barely alive.
I have fee, I think. Or
Alright.
there we go.
oh, that's a crit fail from the gorge, and it's gonna be fleeing.
Yeah. Oh shit! Holy shit! Oh my god. 2 in a row. Okay.
There we go. 18.
And then this one right here. Let's see. Okay. So as this thing dissipates or whatever, this Tempest of Shades, if you critically fail, you are frightened 3 and fleeing for 1 round. So I'll apply fleeing to this creature and frightened 3. This one has fleeing and frightened 3. And then the last one did not critically make the save, so because of 33, even with all its bonuses, so it is at frightened 1. All right, what about the rest of you? Stack, did you re-roll?
Yeah, rerolled. Yeah, I got a 30.
Okay. Walter got a 30, and Bella got a 19. Bella, you are frightened 2. No, failure is frightened 3. I mean, I think we've almost gone. I think you went completely around the circle. So I'd be pretty frightened. if I were you. All right.
Where's my free coffee?
Continue your turn, Zenny.
Yeah, I guess I'll stride and then I'll spot my whip for a chalice. I'll stride, let's say here.
I added your free coffee to your sheet.
That big guy's gone now anyway.
And then this disappears.
Yeah, I'll use my chalice on Bella. So you drink from the chalice. People have taken quits, so it would be more than just 3. Oh, it says here, I think it is now 5 per level, which is 35.
Nice.
Oh shit.
So 35 healings, Bella.
Thank you, Zenny.
Who took a crit most recently? Was it Stack? Was it Walter? Someone quit. Someone got
I think
crit
it was.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave Bella your blood.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
My chalice sucked it up.
Okay.
And that's
Of all the blood it could have grabbed. All right.
It's wild magic blood.
Oof. And that's you. All right. Walter, you're up.
All right.
You guys have a reprieve. There's 3 enemies left, and 2 of them have to spend their next round fleeing.
Yeah, just jump on this one. Jump on.
So I'm not grabbed.
I have
anyone
something.
because I think I had a teleport. Alright, spend 1 action to get up from prone. That's not loaded. Where am I at? Trying to move out of this storm would be great, but
Oh, right. Give me a reflex save at the start of your turn. And then I got a teleport for Zanny.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
All right, that's a success. So I think we determined it's impossible to take damage with the resistances we have, so we won't roll the damage. That's fine. And then Zenny goes 2, so you go to here. All right. What are you doing, Walter?
Alright, I guess I'll switch targets to ugly.
Yeah, the Frightened 3 will make it easier to hit temporarily.
Is it?
Ugly's just fighting 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
never mind then.
Stinky's fighting 3.
Yeah. Feel stinky then.
So that was 1 just to get up. Yeah, screw it. I'll switch over. Alright, I'm gonna spend another action and I'm gonna pull out Jax. And gonna target Ugly. Get a shot at it.
It's not gonna hit.
This thing is... No, you don't want that. I don't think it's gonna hit. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay.
Actually, hold on a second.
Oh.
I could have actually done a action to do that. Oh, God, moving south, there's those spikes.
Oh man, teleported into the spikes. That'd be bad.
Alright, I'm going to spend my last action to running reload. And actually, you know what? No, I am not going to do that. I'm just going to reload because I think it may be better if I'm sticking next to Ketrin.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna reload normally.
Yeah, just reload normally. That's it.
All right. Let's see. Let's see where you go. Where do you go on an adventure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you go south. There you go. All right. Stinky is up. Stinky is scurred. They're gonna run all the way to this corner. And yeah, that'll be their turn. Just running back and forth in the corner here. All right. As they're... Oh, they got to make a reflex save at the start of their turn because they were in the spell storm as well. And that is heavily penalized. Let's see. 22 is a fail, so they might actually take some damage from this. Nope. And nope. Okay. So then they run away. So the fleeing status would end. Their turn would end. Their frightened would go down by 1, and it would be Ketchum's turn.
Okay. I don't think I can hit ugly. I mean, I could try.
Can you shove it prone?
I mean, I was actually thinking I might grapple ugly, but then
that's a good idea.
But then you'll teleport, yeah.
I'll teleport. So,
I think in this system you have to trip for prone. I don't believe you could shove prone. Yeah.
I mean, I can try and trip. I'll start by reloading my gun. Okay. And I'll try and trip it. I think that's an athletics. Yeah.
Keeping in mind that it would have a +5 to whatever its current value is, so...
No. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
All right.
I tried, guys. That's my turn.
All right, fair enough. As your turn ends, Whiny is up. It is screwed as well. It is going to flee to the corner and just run back and forth, batting at the bars, trying to escape. And then it will lose fleeing. That'll be the end of its turn. Frightened will go down, and we'll see what random spell effect is cast this turn. All right.
I have to teleport too.
Oh, yes.
I guess everybody has to teleport.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those guys that tried to flee, that could actually be pretty interesting. Let's do that. The guy that ran is a 7. Then Ketrin was a 5, and then that guy was a 1. All right, so he actually gets teleported out of the ring into the cage. This guy on a 7 would have teleported just to there, and then you on a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go south. Okay. The spell that's being cast this turn is invisibility. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's still 8 of you. All right. 7, Ketrin. You are now invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get—it's like the person at the Christmas party that's winning all the door prizes, just like all the door prizes. Yeah. But none of them are like great. You know what I mean? They're kind of like, thanks.
You want a bunch of $5
$5 gift card to Subway. Oh boy. All right. So you are now invisible, but it's regular invisible. So if you do basically anything, you stop being invisible. And then we'll see if it causes a wild surge. I'm sure it won't this time. Here we go. Hey! Everything's okay. Bella, to you.
Everything is most certainly not okay.
Oh, but you're stable, right? And you don't have any ongoing damage?
Yep, I'm doing okay right now.
Okay, alright.
So, yeah, as Bella comes to consciousness, her head rolls to the side, and she just thinks, no more, as she pulls out her trap card. Give me 1 second.
Oh, shit. Ashley, you tell me about this thing.
So she uses Stripped of Status on the God Cat, and it has to pass a DC 18. I know that's very low for it, I'm sure, but if it succeeds, it will lose its benefit.
Okay, this is most certainly a magical artifact infused with power. Activating it will require a d20 roll.
Got nothing left to lose.
No problem. You're so good at it. All right. So let's see. It's got to make a thing. No, I had cat. Listen, I have to go with the creature. All right, you're basically fishing for a nat one, which has I rolled 2 in a row. So we will see what happens here. This is a will save, but with a +5.
DC is definitely higher than 18 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll it manually over here. Here we go. I don't know. The description calls it DC 18. I don't know why. Oh, it's your class. Your class. Yeah. It's class.
DC is.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
29
he's
is going to be a success. So they can't benefit from circumstance or status bonuses for 1 round. That actually does shut down the godhood for 1 round.
And as she smiles to herself, she pulls a healing potion out of her pocket and drinks it and just stays on the ground.
All right, the creature feels its divinity fade. It looks around, confused. And Walter, you can relate. You know what it was like to have that power and then have that power taken from you.
I'm gonna yell out, even though I'm invisible. You see? You see what I mean? You are no longer blessed by the divine.
Oh no! All right, it looks around and it sees that the others have fled and they're frightened. It's frightened and it cries out, "Mercy!" And then over the PA, you hear a cawing laughter. There is no surrender for you, my pet. And the crowd laughs cruelly. All right, Bella. Anything else from you?
He just yells out in a tired voice, "Get him!" And then passes on.
All right, play passes to Stack. Stack, you are at the edge of the storm. I need a reflex save.
Mm-hmm.
That 1 round strip, is it turned back on Bella's turn? For the whole round?
Yes, but it's not able to be delayed. But yeah, it's going to be off until Bella's turn.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so Stack, that is a fail.
Okay.
All right, before I roll the damage, you accept?
Yeah.
All right, here comes the first one. So you're going to take full damage from this, but you do have ways to mitigate it. All right, no problem. And no problem. Okay. Now make your stabilize ? No, you're alive, right?
I'm alive. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
All right. I don't know why I still got the dead token on top of my face, but
You have to turn off all your negative status effects, of which there are a billion.
oh.
This dead one is from that. There you go. Okay.
But like you have on there that you're grappled and etc.
Yeah. You're still prone. You're still prone.
Yeah.
And still dazzled. Okay. All right.
Okay. I stand up.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. No. I should make this attack on the ground. What's the penalty for making an attack while prone?
Off guard.
It's 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
-2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's actually more valuable.
It's
I will.
bad, actually, but continue.
Well, if I use signature move, that's advantage, right? And then with
Well,
-2 with
signature move
advantage.
lets you re-roll any die from that move.
Right.
Mhm.
So.
It's effectively -20% damage. But
Okay. I just didn't know if it was worth standing up and attacking or using signature move while prone.
oh, that's what I mean.
And you haven't declared your signature move yet, right?
Yeah, I haven't declared my signature move.
Okay.
I mean, everyone knows what it is, but
You'll be made famous for this. This will be associated with you for the rest of your life.
Also,
Alright.
Sure Strike would negate circumstance from being prone because that's what it does.
oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, I'll just stay prone, and then I'll do sure strike,
Okay.
which gives me
What's your anime wrestler like declaration that you're using sure strike?
Oh, it's like a your cards come up, pal, and then he flicks a card into his he flips like a poker chip into his gunblade.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. And it's time to go all in. And yeah, he casts Sure Strike, which
That feels anime enough. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And then he casts he casts Spell Strike with my last focus point on imaginary weapon. So here is the attack roll.
Now wait, hold on. Sure Strike is also a fortune effect guy. So it can't be a signature move.
Oh.
Yeah, I like how everyone's favorite move on their character is a fortune effect, because why wouldn't it be? But like,
My one was a reaction, that's why that didn't fly.
Okay.
I mean, you can still cast it. You
should
just
still do it. It's
I
definitely
still do it. Okay,
you
then
you just don't use your reaction to do signature move. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then I will use my gun sword to make an attack. Or is it unequipped still?
I get it. Like a decade of. Does the spell have the same or effect have the same name? No, but it has the same exact effect. That's fine as long as it don't have the same name. Stacked. Yeah.
All right. Should have advantage.
Oof, it's still gonna miss.
There a.
It says it's a fortune effect. There wouldn't be any other way to re-roll it.
Well, you didn't.
Oh, it didn't roll. It didn't roll the second.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't roll the
Well,
second.
but also
Okay.
the flat check failed for dazzled.
And you also need to uncheck phone. It should be too high. I guess about a counted.
Wait, so did they stand up from prone? I thought they just used Sure Strike.
No.
Sure Strike negates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it still would have missed by a big margin.
Okay. Well, it didn't do the second D20.
It didn't? Okay. I mean, it wouldn't really matter because you failed the flat check against concealment from your dazzle.
Sure Strike also negates.
Oh, negates as well. Okay, so yeah, give me the roll then.
Okay.
I thought I saw it roll 2 dice. Yeah, it rolled 2 dice.
That'd be 25.
Oh, it rolled 2 dice against that. Okay. Even with the prone, mental math removed, it would still miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is it? Or did you take away its AC bonus?
Oh shit, Scarlet, you're right. I didn't take away. Yes, everybody working together. It just hits. That's
23.
Okay.
Holy shit. All right.
We did it, everybody.
Give me the damage.
Okay.
Outlaws with Bulls accountants right now.
Yeah.
We're all Pathfinder kids now.
No. We're just trying something new. But not Dom. I think Dom's a Pathfinder kid now. Don't tell him I said that, though. I think Dom might be a Pathfinder
He knows it better than I do at this point. Don't forget your weapon damage.
I think you heard it in chat.
Alright, let's see. Okay. So it takes reduced damage from that. Takes full damage and then the extra 6 from the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
It did have those temp HP from the necromancy spell. It is past bloodied, still going.
Alright, that's the end.
Alright. Let's see. Ugly is up. Ugly is going to try and take out Stack because you are a menace. It has to make a reflex save though to start its turn. I like how this creature that's supposed to epitomize wild magic has met Stack the deck and it's like, wild magic? I don't actually care for it that much anymore.
Gotta ride the lightning.
Alright, so with a success, mathematically it can't take the damage. It doesn't have its +5 to everything anymore. It is going to pounce on over.
Oh, Stack has to teleport.
Oh, Stack has to teleport first, yeah. This could be interesting, because he's by a teleporter.
5, so he would go down to here. All right. The creature is going to pounce down to this portal, out of this portal, and then over to Stack.
Actually, we'll put it right. We'll put it right here. There we go. All right. Here we go. It's gonna try to attack you. It does not add a +5 bonus. It's gonna miss. It will attack again with its claws.
Just furious. Oh my god! And then it attacks one last time. Missing all 3. Holy shit.
All right, Zenny, to you.
I do a reflex save.
It's not too late to switch teams, Percival.
I fail. Give me my damage.
Oh, you might actually take damage here. Holy shit. Okay. Nope.
Okay. Good.
God damn. Okay.
I guess I can.
I think the wild magic's been a net benefit here. I think
Sure.
Exit this portal.
Okay. So you go into the blue and you come out the orange. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go here.
All right.
I don't really want to be close to the side though. I'd still have, if I go 10 foot to the left now, I'm still in the arena, right?
Yeah, you would just take a D10 and then be shunted to the nearest available space.
Oh, okay, so then that's not a great place to be. Then I'll... Yeah.
Okay.
Swap my chalice for my whip because I swapped in a turn, so it's an action. And I got a free action and, well, a quick action, I mean, the normal bonk. Let's just do some bonks. I have this fancy exploit thing where since I exploited the other one, then this Dwarven cat, since it's also a Dwarven cat, also has the same weakness to me. It also doesn't like the soap, I guess. So it can have some damage.
All right. It takes some damage.
And guessing, yeah, that's bad. And then I'll just bonk it again, I think, with my quicken action. Have a button. Oh, I missed. That is me. Oh, I
Alrighty.
teleport.
And then you teleport. All right. Let's see.
Oh,
All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
back into the storm.
Right by the no.
Back
Right
to
by
the
the.
spikes. Wonderful.
All right, Vulture, to you.
Alright. That one's almost dead. It's just a range. Just a range.
Do you have a range penalty or you just can't hit it?
Nah, I have a range penalty. I was wishing I didn't do that, but whatever. I'm going to. Okay. Wait. Can you do this? Can you do?
Oh,
Gladiator
did you give me a
Oh,
give me a
right.
reflex save to start? Yeah.
$25.
25. Yep. You won't take any damage from this. All right, keep going.
Can you
Through
do
the pounding
multiple-
sound and the acid mist that you're in. Can you do multiple?
Gladiator actions in a turn?
If you have the action economy for it, they all take action economy.
Okay. Alright. With Jax in hand, he is going to look at Ugly Dwarmor, knowing that this thing's divinity is going to be picking up pretty soon and don't want that to happen. So he's going to spend one action to Showboating Strike to set up for this. Picking the gun, aiming it with one hand towards Dwarmor, so there's going to be a +2. And he's going to take a shot, so that should negate the range penalty.
Okay.
If you shoot through the portal, do you have a range penalty?
Ooh.
I was
It would cut off like what 35 feet, 30 feet from the.
so the way I've been looking at these portals is kind of mirror-ish. So I feel like I would
Yeah.
have to.
So if you shot in here, it would come out here though, because that's the mirror of it. So if you shot that way, right? Would it come out this way?
Sure, I'll take it. That wasn't
okay.
it wasn't how I was looking at it, but I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be a +2. No range penalty, and that looks all correct.
Oh, that would actually hit because its AC buff had been removed.
Okay.
All right, that just hits.
Do I feel like I would be able to kill it with this?
Bella, that was so clutch. Like, even just one round of removing that made this a doable situation.
I've been trying to get that off for like 3 rounds.
I want to. Do I feel like my luck's better than a 4?
And a 4?
Yeah, I rolled a 4. That's great. I'll take it.
Bird in hand, better than 2 in the bush.
All right, so what's going on? 11 damage?
Yeah, 11 damage.
All right, it takes a little bit of damage. It's on its last legs. Hold on, I'm allowed to think one more this month? Let's see.
It's on its last leg.
Okay.
So, for signature move, the reroll of any one die roll. Is that for weapon damage as well?
You can roll the 1 on your d6, yeah.
Any die, yeah. That's part of the signature move. And your signature move is what? Just shooting your gun?
Yeah, but he just calls it rip shot.
Okay, he calls it rip shot. All right. Is there a cool anime sequence for this? Or?
Yeah, he's holding it in one hand and just
okay.
firing.
Okay.
Especially since it's bouncing through portals, it's just
this is very Devil May Cry energy here.
Yeah.
Firing a 2-handed sniper rifle, one-handed through portals. Got it. Okay.
Which I think I can actually do that with Jax, specifically on this one.
Right.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to reroll that d6. That was trash.
Okay. Take a little bit extra damage, and now it is on its last legs for reals.
Oh, God. All right. That was 1, 2. I'm just gonna have to stay where I am, unfortunately. And just do a regular reload. All right, that's it.
Okay. Man, Stinky looks over at this battlefield like, oh man, I don't know about all that. Let's see. Percival is going to flee using Dimension Door.
Also, Wild Surge on its way out.
Yup. It's gonna teleport itself right back into its cage. There he goes. Let's see what happens. Oof. Alright, I need 2 D100 rolls. Alright, a 52 and 37. Alright, let's see. The 52 is... okay. Alright, that's a secret. I can't tell you guys that one. 37. Colorful Metamorphosis. All creatures within 30-foot burst gain a random vibrant colors on their bodies. This includes appearance that grants them a +2 status bonus to performance checks, but a -2 status penalty to stealth checks. This change lasts for 1 week, but it can be removed sooner with a remove curse or similar counteract. Alright, so this cat is now... Somebody just shouted a random, obnoxiously bright color.
It's
I
running,
thought that
so
was-
Fuchsia.
maybe yellow. Fuchsia. Okay, so it's like a pinkish, hot pink color. Okay, beautiful.
I like the idea it was
Changing
trying to like lay
colours.
low in the cage, like it was trying to escape the field and like get out of dodge, and now it's like very obvious that it fled.
Oh yeah, everyone sees that. There's a lot of booing. You know that Stinky Percival's gonna probably be forced to have a bath after this. All right, Ketrin, to you.
Acid?
Ketrin, give me that reflex save.
Mhm.
I think we could probably hand wave it since this creature has 3 hit points left, but you know,
I mean, just
for
in
the
case.
flav, no problem. All right,
Yeah.
acid burns your essence, but the flicker effect prevents it.
I will dive through the portal and
Hype.
come out of the portal to right here. I will
Beautiful.
bonk it twice. I will use a hero point on it.
And I have
Because-
lowered its armor class so that I don't have to keep being like, oh, that actually hit.
Last hero point. Okay.
That does it. All right, how do you finish this creature off here? Wait, maybe not. Okay, how do you finish this creature off here at the very end of all this madness and chaos?
I just like basically run over it with my shield. Like I just dive into the portal and out of the portal and just like
Catch
you
your
know,
slingshot.
we're just
And land on it
Yeah.
and crush it.
Oh
Yeah.
man, like Sonic the Hedgehog style, like you're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
rolling with your shield. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's Dunzos. Whew.
We did it, gang.
All right, everybody assembled. They just lose their minds. Okay, they're just like screaming and cheering. They cannot believe what they have witnessed here today. Yeah. So let's see. What's a good one to play in the background here? Yeah, we'll just play this in the background. All right, music begins playing. Confetti starts raining down. You hear explosions, and some of you probably maybe flinch after the horrors that you've been through. Walter, I'm assuming you get the hell out of that storm.
Yeah.
ASAP. Okay. Yeah. So it rains down. There's streamers. People are cheering, hugging. As you look to the stands, you can see Alara wipe a tear from her eye. It truly was the most beautiful thing she's ever seen in this arena. And you've probably made her decide that this is something they're going to do every once in a while. From now on.
No.
Scarface Nickelback, your stalwart supporter. He's clapping his hands like fucking Citizen Kane right now. He's just, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But as you look, you don't see tired gamer big units anywhere.
Baby's getting ready for a fight.
All
He took
right.
one look at that and was like, nah.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. So in the aftermath of this battle, Sabora Sharkosa, as well as Hansen, approach you guys, and they seem overjoyed with how things are going. And Sabora looks at all of you and says, well, it certainly didn't go the way I expected, but I am not disappointed. This battle was so insane. The betting pool was a disaster. We were able to make a decent amount despite everything. Nobody thought you were going to make it. And I've already spoken with Alara. She is actually so impressed that she's going to pay you a little bonus pay. I told her I was your financial manager, so I took my take off the top, but even afterwards, and she produces
a sack of coins. She says, "That's 100 gold for each of you, just from Alara." And then she takes out another sack of gold. And this is your share from our betting pool. I will say this, though. Your man Boots never showed up to do his match. Did he chicken out or something?
It didn't tell us anything, but it's not like we're on amazing terms with him.
All right, so all together, each of you, plus the money from betting on yourselves, made 200 golds. Each, yep. Damn. And she says, it is a shame about Big Gamer Unit. I would have liked to see him get pulled down a peg.
What happened?
What do you mean?
Is he gone?
Well, he's just so full of himself, and I don't know. He got a bad vibe to him. That's when Jessica Jeepers, happy that she's going to be returned to her safely, now that you guys will be getting muggling, says, well, I was keeping an eye on Big Gamer Unit the whole time, you know, making sure that he was impressed or whatever. There was this Colo that came in, real handsome fella with a creepy smile, all white, glowing orange eyes, and a real fine hat. He was whispering something in Gamer Big Unit's audio input ports, and the next thing I knew, they was leaving together.
Sounds like Thorn.
Oh. Well, maybe we'll see him some other time.
All right. Sabora says, a promise is a promise, and a business dealing is good business. Where do you want that little one-armed shit dropped off?
If we're able to confer with Boomer, is there another safe house can we go to, or is it just Vashon's?
I mean, there's plenty of like places around the city that you guys could probably use.
I think we
Boomer.
want to set up a rendezvous, not actually have them go to the safe house.
Yeah.
Okay. Boomer's got like an old construction site like that he's thinking of, slated for demolition.
Yeah. And if you can pass a message to Dunsmith to meet us there.
You say that to Boomer though, right?
Yes,
Not to...
yes, the Boomer.
Okay. All right. Boomer nods and he heads out using the special feat he took, just any old Colo, to just move around the city undisguised. All right. And with that, your very small tournament arc is over. And you guys have now provided proof to any future Outlaws of Alkenstar campaigns why they don't use magic in Alkenstar. I hope that's the lesson that everybody got, right? Everyone here, that's the lesson that you got from this, right? No, everyone understands that wild magic bad. Now we're gonna work harder in the future to not have shit like this happen anymore. All right, that's good. My heart is full knowing that that lesson has been learned by everyone here.
Yeah, Stack is on the floor twitching, like electricity is arcing off of his like claws and whiskers, and he looks like he had a great time, like an overstimulated kid got the
grin on his face.
like an overstimulated kid at like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. He looks like
So like someone's gonna have to carry you, like firemen carry you just out of here because he's too much. You just had too good of a time.
yeah, he's burnt. He can't get himself up.
Okay, so Stack, one last thing before we end the session. Alara seeks you out after all the hubbub has died down, and she says,
Yes, I meant to catch you before you left. What's your future hold? Because I see big things for you. in my gladiatorial arena. I need a champion with an angle, and you're the kind of angle people really like. It also helps scare the nobility and the government into remembering why magic is bad, which helps my portfolio, since I only invest in Steam. Anyways, I'm basically offering you a job. I would just need you to fight at least once a month here in the arena. Your signing bonus is a rather unusual present, but one I think you might appreciate.
You got yourself a deal, madam. You got...
Oh, excellent. Let's fill out copious paperwork.
And as she fills up copious paperwork with you, she gives you Percival, the Dwemer cat.
No, look. He is like, oh, look at you.
His B team ability will involve the manipulation of wild magic.
He just causes a wild magic surge, or he can manipulate odd.
You will find out next week. All right.
Right on the B team. You go.
Okay.
So with that, we will end for the week. We are going to play next week, but we're not going to play the weekend after that. So all that will be taken care of, etc., etc. And then I don't see any interruption of service beyond that. We will be down a Mother Ketron for
2 or 3. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 weeks there. I think it's 2.
It'll be 3 because it's
3.
a Saturday at the beginning, a Saturday in the middle, and a Saturday at the end.
Oof. Okay. So what we might do?
It's not till the end of August, though.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I think we'll still be. I don't think you're gonna miss the end of the campaign, but I do think you'll probably miss an arc in the 3rd book. Because, by the way, with the acquisition of Mugland, you have hit the milestone and ended book 2.
Oh, do we level up?
Oh, hell yes.
Yep. So you guys can level up between now and next session.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Oof.
Wait. Is this the time where I get to turn my stuff into AoEs now?
All right. So with all of that, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Saturday. And I don't have any special announcements right now. Anybody have any announcements before we
I
adjourn?
think next weekend is Tales from the Loop Parade. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. That sounds right. Let me triple check. No, the 20th. I'm actually on a trip.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I think it's this. Oh no. So we can't play until the 3rd at the earliest if it's a Saturday.
I mean, I'm free anytime. I mean, but
all right. Yeah, we'd have to check with everybody else.
okay.
Shoot. All right. Damn. We will play more Tales from the Loop, though. I don't know if we'll ever play any more Vampire or not. I think Scotch's trying to get people together for like a wrap-up game. Like obviously we can't keep this going with our schedules kind of game, but it is what it is. All right. Any other announcements? No? Okay.
Interestingly, according to Google, I'm not gonna have a computer. But actually, the time that we play would be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So it is possible.
Okay.
On Discord, maybe if we're not like I don't know clubbing. I'm 37. I don't club, but you know.
Well, I mean,
promise,
all night karaoke though. I mean,
that's true.
You gotta be present. You gotta be present for that experience. So. But we'll play it by ear. Okay. I hope everybody has a good Saturday, good weekend, and we'll continue this next week.
Thanks for running.
Thank you. That was a super fun session.
And thanks everyone for tuning in to that fucking mess.
Not a fan? Okay.
It was up and down. And
it
literally
was.
my health bar was going up and down. So I think that kind of factored in, but yeah. Is what it is. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.